That sure is music. Hello, good evening. It's Monday night. Welcome back to Growled. It feels really short because instead of our usual gap of 2 weeks, we've had a gap of only just a week because we went from playing Sunday to playing Monday. Mainly because Niimi's at work all weekend, and also seeing Ruth, which we're more excited for than being at work. So we're doing a little bit back-to-back gaming with all of us, especially me and Gabriel and Niimi and Moons, who have had everyone yesterday, have Girl tonight, and then have everyone tomorrow. It's fine. Everything's fine.
That's a lot of games.
The grind stops for no one.
The game grind sure doesn't. But welcome back. It's Growled. It is Monday evening. We are all here. We're all queer. It's gonna be great. So last session, you guys had some fun getting out of the city. Kitto had a bit of a chat with Frostline, and gay energy was occurring between those two, because we love the gay energy occurring between those two. And so that was fun. And then you guys headed out on the Star Grazer after finishing up all of your little things back in the city, and you headed off in the Star Grazer onwards to Pastures New. Aside from knowing that there probably are things from Turing, and also from that demon that you spoke to, you don't actually have any idea where you're going. You're going south in the hope of eventually finding some other land. So you spent the first 1.5, 2 months on the ship last session. After some difficulty getting out of the city with fighting a whole load of the Black Mark, which was, ship battles are hard. Ship battles are really fucking hard to run.
You did great though, and it was really fun.
Yes.
I'm glad. But you did really well. Kitto and Hathor single-handedly wiped most of the combat field. It was very impressive. With Cacula fucking shit up left, right, and center with the good old insect plague, and Ezra making sure that your ship did not crash when they knocked out your captain. So generally, everyone was very useful. And so you managed to get out after some issues, and then head due south. And you guys have started the first of your multitude of checks as to whether or not you can complete your desired proficiency increases, bonuses, etc. So those mainly went well. Kitto generally had a good time talking to Frostlion, was teaching Cacula the violin, had
a birthday.
Had a birthday, aged. It was great. He's now 23. Ezra started making disability aids for Zedath.
I helped.
With Cacula.
And I actually did, because I rolled really well.
You did roll really well. And also worked on learning how to make a ship, and getting vehicle proficiency, and also Frostlion was teaching him how to play the flute. Cacula and Kitto started to learn Cortan with the hope that will be the closest language that you share with whoever else is out there. So that's going poorly on Cacula's end, well on Ezra's. And Cacula also, aside from helping Ezra in making Zedath disability aids and learning the violin, is bouncing around and talking to everyone he can. Hathor had a chat with a few people to try and learn some Bible proficiencies, and was successful when speaking with Opal in getting better at learning that, and also having a moment being with Opal wow, Luther sure is a pal, isn't he? X to X chat, which was fun, and also working hard on learning himself, trying to get buff, not as successfully, but he is trying to get buff. That's not going as well as the learning to be able to see stuff is. But and also Kitto is teaching you how to pick locks, although that is going quite well. So And then Kitto had a spooky dream where he had a chat with God, the Seaforged God in particular, who was like,
Sup, dude?
Sup, dude? Do you want some
You're a
magic
bit fucked
powers?
up, huh?
You're a bit fucked up. I can give you some magic powers, but you got to prove to me you're worth the magic powers, boy.
He said I can fix him.
Yeah, and he can with magic powers. So that we are picking back up the morning after that has just happened. I believe Kitto woke Cacula and had a bit of a chat, but it was quite early in the morning, so the two of you then managed to go back to sleep. And we're picking back up the morning after that. It is the 1st of September, or Zia, if anybody cares about the actual date. And yes, we are picking up there. There we go. This is very good music. I'm so good at getting the music to do the thing. So you guys are. You wake up. It's a nice early morning, bright. And Kitto, can you give me a perception check actually, or an investigation check, whichever's higher?
Aye, that would be perception, please.
No worries.
Throw the dice.
Not a super high DC on this one.
Well, that's good. What's my... Sorry,
No,
got distracted by my food.
food is important. I understand.
It is important. So 15.
Yeah, that's great. You get up and like every morning, you guys like, despite the fact that you're on a ship and like this isn't usually a thing you do every morning whilst you were like in the city, you do put on all your armor because Frostlion has warned you that things have a bit of a habit of going wrong very fast when it comes to sky travel, especially traveling over the Stygian forest, which is unpredictable at the best of times. So you do have a habit of getting up every morning, and instead of just like having your armor to hand and stuff like that, you put your weapons and your armor on. Kitto, you pick up ebony and it's humming. Like
Cool.
the sword is vibrating.
Great.
And as you pick it up and you touch it, there's like a foom of energy, and you spin it slightly and it seems to hold truer than it usually does. Mechanically, your weapon has now awakened. So
Yay.
this gives you, awakened. The blade becomes a +2 magical weapon, so you get +2 to attack rolls and +2 to damage, and deals 1d6 necrotic damage rather than 1d4. And once a day, the rapier can cast blindness, deafness, or bestow curse, whichever you prefer.
Thank you so much.
I think I have altered all of that on your
You
character
haven't.
sheet. Oh no, I'm terrible.
But I think you've probably done some and not others, so I'm a bit...
I will check what I've done. I've
You
definitely
definitely
given you
haven't-
this spell.
Sorry, we're both on it at the same time. You control it. You haven't changed the necrotic dice at the very least.
Nope, I hadn't changed the necrotic dice, but I did
And
give
I-
you the +2 bonus because the magical bonus is now higher on that.
Did you do it to damage or not?
Yeah, if it's a +2 magical bonus, it does it overall.
Right. Okay. Cool.
So yeah, that is fine. And then I have given you the spell bestow curse, so if it's in your spells, it should be just there.
Thank you. I
Or
see.
you-
I see.
Yeah.
Thank you.
So yes, that's there.
He's just like, everything's fucked up now. I want to go back to bed.
Yeah.
Adult life is already so goddamn weird.
So goddamn weird. And now my sword's getting better and I didn't fucking do anything. Jesus Christ.
Yep. Yeah.
So yes, it is morning. It is another day, a bright day, and yeah, Kitto's having a moment, a time of it.
He's having a normal one.
He's having a normal one. As we left off with you picking up, is there anything you want to discuss? Anyone you want to talk to specifically about that stuff? Or we'll jump into a bit of a longer time period thing?
I think it'll come up with Cacula again.
Yes.
Because Cacula definitely would let it go.
No, of course not. Because it's Cacula.
And then also potentially Hathor, I think.
Okay. Does he want to talk to Hathor today, or does he want to like leave that for a little bit?
I can leave that for a little bit. Yeah.
That's fine. Okay.
I think the Cacula conversation would definitely happen first.
Yeah. Okay.
I
Because
was
the
thinking
Hathor one
that.
is too logical, and yes.
Okay. So let's start with that conversation between Cacula and Kitto, and then we'll go into like extended time. As it were.
Cacula will kind of have not really resumed sleeping that much after the chat, because he's just kind of been thinking about stuff and like, oh, what could it be? My boy is done frightened. So he will have tea ready for Kitto,
Okay.
and notice him being like, adult life is already so goddamn weird.
How much did Kitto tell you last night? Like most of it.
Yeah, he was like, there was a god involved and a big stormy ocean.
Okay, make me a religion check then.
Okay. Oh, that's not my character sheet, that's the calendar.
That will not help you.
Luther's birthday's in November. Does that answer your question?
I roll January.
I roll Growaldy holidays. Where's religion? I can't see.
Oh, it's alphabetical,
It's
Becky?
in alphabetical, babe.
Babe, bold of you to assume I can read. XOXO.
Okay,
You have a literal degree in reading.
Get off my
You
back.
do. You
Jeez.
do have a degree in reading.
16, I guess.
With the 16, you recognize the description of the deity as the Seaforged King. Because there's no other deity that represents themselves as literal waves. With a 16, you know that the Seaforged King is. You know that all the gods of Geralt are benevolent. Like that is their purpose. They don't have a. Like you don't have like evil deities in the way that you kind of do have sometimes. All the gods of Geralt are actively benevolent. You know that the Seaforged King is the one that comes closest to non-benevolence because the sea does what it fucking likes. But you also know that the Seaforged King, rather than actively being malicious, just has a bit of a habit of being very powerful and people getting caught in the crossfire. It's less of a malicious nature and more of a natural disasters occur, and that's how it is.
Yeah.
Cool. Sorry, just making my notes.
Writing a little words.
That's what you know about the Seaforged King.
That I then won't be able to read, as we've just established. Yeah, so he will kind of bring the tea over and be like, morning.
Hi.
You
Hi.
alright?
Maybe. The and he kind of gestures at Ebony. So that's gone weird too today. I don't.
Bad, weird, or
No, good weird. I picked it up and it felt better than normal. I think. I don't know. It was vibrating. I don't.
okay.
Am I losing my mind?
No. No, you won't. And he'll kind of like put an arm on Kitto's shoulder and like just sit them both back down on the hammock and give him the tea. And just be like, you definitely aren't. I'm pretty sure that what you saw was the Seaforged King. I don't know if you've heard of him? Of them?
I think I implied that I had. Based
Okay.
on history. No, sorry. This is Aleks, I think.
Yeah, you can roll me religion as well, but he
Yes.
did physically introduce himself to you.
Yes. But I think I'd also implied that I'd at least read something about him based on.
The conversation
That's a 1.
Okay, well,
That's my 1 for session.
You are
have
having a
heard
normal
of-
one, to be fair.
you have heard of him. Like,
Yes.
he is a deity. You have
It's
heard
like
of.
I know that name. That's it.
Yeah, he's a deity you know of. You know he's not he's not commonly mentioned within the rest of the deities. It's not really a utopian deity. You don't have a sea. It isn't really a deity that has.
Yeah.
I don't think that there is one very, very small temple in the entirety of Utopia. Like, you've heard of him, but you don't know anything else about him.
I've heard of him before. I think that's why I thought maybe it was a dream, some weird bit of. Obviously, it was a dream. I was asleep, but you know what I mean.
I do. Well, it's kind of in the name, really. Essentially, he embodies the ocean. And all of the gods in Grold are kind of roughly benevolent, I think. Well, that's what I've read anyway. But of all of them, he's kind of, well, he's like the ocean, you know. The ocean.
Well, no,
No,
we
not
don't.
really. Yeah, like again, none of you've ever seen the ocean.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
The ocean, the ocean is like 2 or 3 weeks away by skyship to Utopia.
Okay.
None of you have ever seen the ocean.
It's like a
You've
desert in the UK.
You've read about it,
Okay.
but
Yeah.
you've never seen it.
Yeah.
Well, you know, he embodies the ocean, I suppose. Like a waterfall is simply a force of nature that beats against the rocks it's on, and sometimes the chips break off, but it's not like it does it maliciously. It's just a force of nature, and sometimes things get caught in the way. But
Yeah.
I don't think you're one of those things, especially not if they spoke to you directly.
Yeah. They kind of an intense energy.
Well, they are a god. I think I'd be a bit intense if I were a god as well, to be fair.
Yeah.
I'm a little bit intense right now, and all I can do is kind of turn
I was
into
about
the
to say,
story
but I
stuff.
thought I wouldn't. I thought that would be.
It's all right
Yeah.
coming from me, don't worry. I could see it in your face.
Saw it though. The ocean.
What was it like?
Huge, like almost like the sky or the night sky even, but kind of more powerful and lonely somehow.
Mm.
There was just it was just I don't know. I can't. I don't know how to put it into words. Just immense, and the feeling of looking out over it. It was like being crushed in your chest, but also kind of like flying. But this all probably sounds rather stupid.
No, not at all. It sounds rather like lots of big emotions.
Yeah.
A little bit complicated and rather too much to understand at first glance. But if you are truly being, I don't know, chosen, touched, talked to at least by the Sea Forge King, then you might have more time to think about it and look at it and kind of process how you feel, much like with other big emotions. It'll come back.
Yeah. He I guess asked me some questions and stuff, sort of.
What about?
Oh, just nothing, just about me, I guess. Kind of invasive, actually. I really should have. Anyway,
Well, I suppose if you were both the ocean and a god, your kind of sense of boundaries would be pretty blurred, I imagine.
yes, it did feel slightly violating. But he said if I was interested, then to find the people. I don't know. I imagine there's a temple out there
Well, there must be.
somewhere. Well,
There was one in Utopia. There must be elsewhere, surely.
yeah. So that's what he said.
Well, I guess then we'll just have to take them at their word. I don't know why they would lie. The ocean certainly can't.
Yeah. I think you were right about it being a lot to process.
Just need some time, and we have a lot of time.
Yeah.
And if you need someone to talk it through with, then kind of like rub on shoulder. You know where I am. You literally can't escape being within at least, what, 10 meters? 20?
I think it's a little bigger than that, but
I don't know.
I wouldn't want to. So.
Well.
Thank you.
Anyway,
Thank you.
we should go and get you some food.
Yes, okay. I foresee myself being mothered for, a considerable period of time now. Thank you.
Good.
Thank you.
Anytime. I mean it.
Okay, then. So, I'm going to make you all do your rolls, because it's easier to just make you all do your rolls.
No.
If there's anything you particularly want to discuss with the people you are making those rolls with, please let me know. So we're going to start with Hathor. So you're the first on my screen. I need to find my document. Hello, document. Document says...
Ding dong, document
Ding
time.
dong, document. Ding dong, document.
Ding
Document
dong,
says...
ding dong, documents.
Documents.
Okay, so... Oh god. Oh, no, don't do this. Give me a second. Words decided it needs to have a fit. I will have to close it all and reopen it.
So rude.
It does this sometimes.
It do be like that.
Okay.
It do.
Anyway. Hathor! There you are. Found it.
Him.
So,
See him face.
him face. Do you want to start with your strength score, my love?
Yeah.
Okay. So, you have a failure on this one. You did not succeed last time. So
I've been rolling awfully so far today, so
let's
here goes
hope.
absolutely nothing.
Yeah. Just roll me strength, straight strength. That is a success. 14
Yeah.
success.
Yay!
Yeah. It had taken you some time to kind of get into the rhythm of like having to join the rest of the group and things like that, to be up on a morning and do their various things. But you do manage it, and Fenrir is very happy to have you join him for the mornings. You right?
Grandma calling me.
Oh, no.
Not now, Grandma.
He calls you like all the time. We're very used to it. But you do get better into it this time around, and Torrans actually is very like happy to be like, okay, come on, like lifting with your knees and not with your back and things like that, and it gets easier. So you do have one success there. Lockpick skill with Kitto. You have one success there, so you're already succeeding on that one.
Kitto will. We don't have to like up it as such, but like depending on time. But Kitto will just like while they're in the middle of doing something, like drop in his fucked up dream
Okay.
singular.
Aha, yes.
Do you want to have a conversation with Kitto about his fucked up dream?
Which door are we locking shut inconveniently today?
Yes. Which door are you locking / unlocking?
We are
today?
unlocking things. Kitto will lock it, and then
Okay.
you can unlock it.
Okay.
Okay. I'll say that you're locking an unused bedroom then, if you're
Yes.
practicing.
Yes.
So make me the roll, and then you can have that chat. It's dexterity. You're not proficient yet, so just dexterity for me.
Yeah, cool.
Yep, brilliant.
Yay!
Yeah.
Look at you go.
You're getting really quite good at this.
Nice.
It is becoming easier and easier to find the barrels and get the barrels into place. So Kitto drops
Well,
in
he's
his
a very good teacher.
spooky weird dream.
Yep, doing pretty well actually. It's very surprising.
It's a lot of mentally picturing where things are without seeing them, which lends well to casting.
Sounds nerdy. Feels right. I thought I should probably mention, not important, but just been apparently, according to Cacula and a weird dream, I have been contacted by a god now, deity of some description. The Sea-Forged King guy, might have heard of him.
Okay.
Cacula said it's probably fine, so I trust him. So.
I mean, at least it's a name we know this time round.
Yeah, better than your dodgy breath guy.
Yeah, or Mr. High Horse, Prince.
Yes.
Yvonne.
Yeah, you don't even need to roll religion. Like, your mother is a cleric. You know of the gods.
Yeah. I double check it's him, I think.
I can't ask him for ID.
I'd like to ID check your god.
I know, but also, like, I don't
You're
know.
saying be cautious about it.
Yeah, it could be another, not that I'm saying it would be, but it could be another person impersonating him to try and entrap you in something. It's not unheard of, but dreams actually tend to be, I think, the proper channel for some reason. Dreams tend to be the proper channel. So I'll ask Rosanna in our next call if that sounds like something that would be reasonable and normal, if you don't mind.
I would really appreciate that.
Yeah,
Actually.
sure.
Thank you. It's weird. Yes, very odd. But yeah.
Did you just like nip in for a chat, or
There was a whole. I saw the ocean.
dream ocean?
Yeah, so I saw the ocean. Big booming voice, invasive personal questions. Woke up covered in salty water.
Like going around to your grandma's house for tea, but you get covered in salty water.
Didn't really know my grandparents, but that sounds fun.
Granddad, but yeah, that's tend to how it's how they usually go.
Okay. Well, maybe this can be my granddad. Or not. We'll work it out. Back to
Okay.
Back to you in the studio, DM.
Yeah. I know. I love them. They're great. They're both as awkward as each other. Okay. Your survival. Are you going to? Because you've been to Scroll and Opal. Who do you want to go back to? You've had the success with Opal and the failure with Scroll.
I'll go back to Opal.
Okay.
We've got a vibe going now.
You have got a vibe going. He's very happy to teach you how to. He actually asks you to come specifically at night and wants to teach you how to star read because he knows you know where north is. That doesn't help you know where anywhere else is.
Right.
It's like north is that way, and he's like, yeah, but that doesn't actually help you navigate.
Yeah.
You need to know what that means for you. So you spend some evenings with him, like it's showing you how to star read and showing you how to track things. Make me a survival check, please. You get to roll this one with advantage. Oh, you don't need it. It's fine. You can roll it again to see if you get a crit.
Yeah, sure.
But because of the fact that you switched and because you did work, okay, 18 success. Because you did work last session, you can roll that one with advantage, basically. Make sure you got it. So, all successes this time round. Hell yeah!
Yay!
Which gives you a good bounce for all of them. Is there anything you want to talk to Opal about? He's just happy to kind of vibe with you, to be honest.
No, I think most of the chats that I wanted to have with Opal I ended up having last session.
Good.
So
no worries.
I am okay.
Okay. We'll move on to Ezra. That's next in my list. Let's start with your flute proficiencies with Frostlion.
Hello, sorry, you're talking to me? Or
No,
not?
Ezra, darling.
Okay, cool. Sorry. I was just going to put a warmer clothes on.
Yes, no, you are welcome to put a warmer clothes on. Yes, Ezra, if I could have a performance roll for your flute proficiency with Frostlion.
I shall roll that down. Performance.
Yes, please.
Okay.
You had been doing quite well, but as Frostlion starts to show you the harder scales, you stumble. And you find it quite difficult to work out how to like dual finger. So you've been playing with one hand.
Yeah.
And you can't work out how to play with both. And Frostlion is infinitely patient. But you are really struggling to work out how to play with two hands.
Yeah.
So.
Okay.
Thanks, Ruth. I knew someone was going to when I said
Yeah,
it. I was
yeah,
like,
just
it was
very
a
low
regret.
effort. Yeah.
Just opening my mouth. I'm not gonna do it again. Yeah. But you know, he is infinitely patient with you. You're like, what must I do to annoy this guy? Because like, he is not like he does not seem to be disappointed. He's very careful to try and help you as much as he can. It's just you're suddenly like, oh my god, I can't do both at the same time. Like it's a lot of things to keep in your head, and you find it quite hard.
Okay.
Okay, and then your vehicle proficiency. Is there anyone you specifically want to assist with that?
Is Atri currently at the entrance?
Atri is always at the entrance and always happy to see you.
Yep, I will probably head to Atri since Atri's one of the people who I probably know besides the party on the ship.
Yeah.
Like kind of.
Yeah. You head down, and the little gold kobold is working away at his keeping a very careful eye on like levels of power and energy, and as you come in, he kind of perks up. Ah! Hi! Good to see you.
Hi, hello there. How is everything?
Good. I'm just keeping an eye on the levels. We're kind of at the point where if you were using elementals, they'd start to get antsy. So I'm just sort of wary.
Right. Okay. I'm guessing nothing's in the red, or at least heading up that way.
Not yet, but
that's good.
You're always wondering.
Aye, you're right. And I mean, angry elementals is certainly quite a terrifying venture.
Well, that's why we're not using them no more. So.
Right.
Can I help you? Do you want something on him?
Well, I was thinking that before, because I'm quite interested in learning how to actually fly one of these ships, but I think it would be best to learn how it operates first before just grabbing at the wheel and going for it?
I mean, you could always do what Captain does and just grab at the wheel and go for it. Don't tell him I said that. But yes, absolutely.
Mhm.
And you are immediately swept up in Atri as like pulling you in, and admittedly, you recognize a lot of the pieces of this. Like you helped build its engine, so
Yeah.
it's just like you helped build the at least propulsion mechanics. It's more difficult if you didn't help build the like physical stuff. So you're a little bit like, oh, that's where that thing went.
Yeah.
But yeah, roll me vehicle proficiency is intelligence. So roll me intelligence.
Okay. I will flash genius.
Okay, I mean that's a good success. You're fine.
How's that?
But it's not like this isn't happening over a period of time. So don't worry about it. So yeah, you are very successful in keeping a careful eye with Atri and like following the paths that he makes and following the notes that he takes, and it's easy for you with your mechanical mind, and it gives you something to focus on when you're not thinking about the issues that you're having in your flute lessons.
Yeah.
It feels very much more something that you feel good about and comfortable with.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay.
Great. Okay. We will jump briefly onto the Cortan lessons.
Cortan squad.
Cortan squad. So Cacula and
go.
Kitto, can I both have a intelligence roll, please, for your learning Cortan?
I guess. No, you're gonna get an 8. You can have
Okay,
an 8.
that's fine. That's fine. And for Cacula, you guys are on mute.
Hello.
Oh.
What we rolling?
You
Cortan,
give
darling.
intelligence
Intelligence.
Ah,
from Cacula.
thanks. Sorry, Garble was having a bit of an uncomfy time. We were trying to diagnose why. 17.
Okay, both successes.
Yay!
One more than another, but you know.
Yeah, Kitto,
Hey.
you're struggling somewhat with the grammar,
Mhm.
but it admittedly, Spirit and Scroll are like, to be honest, we have no knowledge whether or not the grammar will continue to be the same. So actually, it's more important that you understand the speech that is like the grammar. So like it is not a horrible problem for that. But it is a little more awkward than you found it to be. It's just a bit clunky on your tongue. Okay. So that brings us to violin proficiencies with Cacula.
Woo! I play as, is it performance? It's
Please.
charisma.
It's performance. Just roll a performance check, please. I mean, you can just roll straight for charisma unless you have performance
Ooh.
modifier.
Bad. 3.
Yeah, okay.
Ooh.
Kitto at one point, Cacula is playing, and the bowstring snaps.
Oh.
Just
Oh dear. Oh dear.
Hi.
oh, did we lose you, Ruth?
Oh, no.
Sorry. Wi-Fi.
Wi-Fi.
Hello.
Okay.
Wi-Fi dropped it.
Yep.
Oh dear. Hello.
Hello. Yeah.
Did I miss something?
Yes.
No.
We were rolling for Cacula's violin proficiency, and Niimi rolled a 3.
So
dear.
Alex said the bowstring of my violin snapped because I was doing really well last
No,
week.
it's frozen again.
Oh
Fun again.
no.
Oh.
Ruth's
When
Wi-Fi is
Ruth reallowed
not
to
a fan of
return
us
from the
today.
war.
One sec, pals.
Yep.
Yes.
She's probably trying to switch over
Yeah.
to
To the other one.
the.
Yeah.
What?
Up.
Ah,
We're back.
What? Yeah.
What?
Hey.
Hey.
My knowledge, we can but hope.
But hope.
Huzzah.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Cacula was rolling for violin proficiency, rolled incredibly badly, and one of the strings on your bow has snapped.
Oh no!
Well, it's my bow, but
Well,
still.
yeah, one of the
Bow?
strings on the bow has snapped.
Fuck.
Oh.
The violin bow, the thing you used to play.
Oh dear.
Oh yeah, that's okay. It's okay. Don't panic. It's fine. It's fine. Look, these things happen when you're a beginner. Don't worry. Look, I am sure between myself and Ezra and Frostlion, the dream team, if you will, we will be able to get this sorted out for you. In the meantime, and Kitto will go get his own. Oh no, actually he has his own. He will lend that to Cacula.
Yeah.
Are you sure? I don't want to break it. I don't even know what I did. What if I'm just cursed to break violin bows for the rest of time? As the prince's final revenge.
That would be very, very specific.
I don't know. He was very dramatic.
You okay?
I think this is bothering me more than it probably should.
I think so. Look, should we have a break for now? We don't need to continue at this moment.
I was doing really well, and I don't know. You're really good at the violin, and it doesn't matter.
Look, I had this drilled into me against my will through childhood, okay? Literally years of forced lessons. And you've been trying for what, a couple of months now?
Yes.
Give yourself more credit. You know your way around a bow now. That's huge, and you're doing really well. Sorry, I didn't catch that.
A little too well, apparently.
Yeah, well, you got to assert your dominance, haven't you?
Do I?
Show that
Is
violin
that
what
part
for.
of it?
Well, that's for all of my horrible childhood lessons. Thank you for avenging me, and now we can put it back together and keep going, okay? Maybe not tonight, but at some point.
Thank you.
It's fine. It's fine. And in the meantime, and Kitto will hand you his one and be like, if you want to practice at all when I'm not around or whatever, you can use this. I will get this one sorted out. Don't worry.
Thank you. You really are too good to me.
You would do the same for me, or for anyone.
That's true. I suppose, yes, that's true, I suppose.
So, see this as the universe giving you a little bit of the kindness that you would give to anyone else. So.
He'll kind of look down, have his little blushy face on. Well, I'd better get on practice this anyway.
Okay. Well, so what time of day is it, Aleks? Do we have a...
Whenever you would like it to be.
Okay. Well, I was picturing it being the evening. I won't go and find Ezra right now.
Seems like an evening activity.
Yeah. I was thinking like an after dinner. Yeah. So tomorrow I'll find Ezra and see if we can get this sorted out.
Thank you.
Also, just sorry, as a side note, let me know when you're done.
Now was good.
Cacula will resume playing the violin way too quietly.
Mm-hmm.
Like, there is very minimal touching between these strings and that bow now.
He is miming what playing the violin might look like.
Yep.
Isn't learning to play the violin, doesn't it sound awful?
Yes.
Well,
yeah.
So I think to reflect that, we established that he's not great, but he's kind of skipped past the sounding awful part. Yeah, he skipped past that bit because I rolled so well last week.
On a small confined
boat.
boat.
He's still on the my body lies over the ocean level of song. Yeah, but it's sounds pretty nice.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
It's not terrible. Also because you guys aren't doing anything else. You are intense practicing, right? you are doing this like every day for a couple of hours because it's not
Yeah.
like you have anything else to do.
Yeah,
Mhm.
you guys have not been able to get Lavender's blue out of your head for the last like 3
Yeah.
Yeah.
Mm.
Yeah.
We may
Yeah.
have skipped the annoying screech stage, but we're back at it again
We're on to the drills.
Yeah.
Yeah.
dashing.
Dashing. Yeah. It's
Laughing.
it's very crash course in everything, which is kind of why you're going to get the proficiency, because you're just doing everything to the max.
Everything all the time for 6 months.
I mean,
A little bit of everything.
All of the time.
time. Yes.
Would Ezra as mechanical boy or Frostline, who I assume maintains his own instruments, be a better option? Because I immediately assumed Ezra, but I'm like, maybe actually Frostline would maintain his own instruments and stuff. So
Aleks is frozen.
I think they're just thinking. No, they're frozen. I thought they were thinking for a moment.
Yeah, I think they're frozen.
Quite funny face, actually. I'm enjoying that
I
one.
mean, my brain would say Ezra because mending cantrip, but also rather than just replace the whole bowstring.
Stay back.
Yay!
They're back.
Announcement.
Huzzah.
Oh yeah, or
the
mending. That
bowstring.
would work too.
Oh dear. From
Can they not hear us
frozen.
again?
He
Oh,
froze too.
oh god.
Wait, can we all do an impression of their face right now? And Mooney, can you take a screenshot?
So try. I have no quality, no picture for Oracle right now.
Wait, I can't
It's
have
just,
my
it's,
face.
it's just the rest of you doing
Oh,
it.
what if
A
I
black
can-
a black screen for.
No, it's not fucking working. Oh damn.
Oh.
Close now. Oh,
Oh,
no. It was
no.
working fine.
Oh. Fuck.
Maybe I'll call them on the phone.
No.
Hey.
It's so like disconcerting to have
No.
Skyrim music. Like mending just fix the bowstring.
Yes.
Okay, in which case I'll just find someone else mending. Who's mending?
I think Frostlion and Atri.
And Ezra.
Okay, then I'll go talk to Frostline, also Bowman.
Yeah,
Whatever.
give me a second.
I don't
Let me
mind.
pull up his
And Hathor and Ezra.
Point me in the
Okay.
direction of a character.
lots of people. No, Frostline does not have mending. Atri does.
Then Ezra.
And Ezra and Hassel. Like all of the above.
I think Kitto will think of Ezra as fixing person
Fixing person.
as
and
opposed to
go and-
Hathor. Yeah.
Yeah, and go and get Ezra to mend the bowstring. It does just take
Yeah.
mending. Like it's fine.
Okay.
It just snaps.
And then the next time we have a violin evening, I will return it to Cacula.
Hey. He will be very profusely thankful.
It's fine. It was just Ezra sorted it out very quickly.
Oh. Well, I'll have to make him some tea or something then.
More than you already do.
I don't know. I'm running out of things to give people. It's a problem.
You should bring back the flowers.
That's true. That's true.
That hasn't happened for a while.
That's true.
Yeah, I'm sure Damocles would enjoy a little flower crown or something.
Oh. Kitto, I think you might be the smartest man I've ever met.
I've always thought it.
Brilliant.
And back to you.
All right, thank you.
And
Love it.
Can I have the last one would be the disability aids check.
Mhm.
I'm here, I'm listening, I'm just getting stuff to help Garble prop up his head.
Okay, are we helping? Oh, okay. Are we good?
Better?
It
Yeah.
seemed to be good.
No, that's good.
I
Are
need
we?
Niimi, so
No,
This is
I'm still
Cacula.
listening. I'm here.
I need you to make the check to
Oh.
assist Ezra.
Oh, sorry.
It's your thing.
I'm sorry.
I'm just here helping.
Yeah. You wanted to make the disability aid for Zedoth. You need to make the check.
What is it added again? What's my thing to it? Ah, this dice is betraying me now. But what was the add?
It's just intelligence.
Oh, okay. Only a 12.
Okay, Ezra, you need to also make a Tinker's Tools check, please.
Yep. Ba-da-ba-ba-ba. Ba-da-ba-ba.
Nice, 26.
Good.
That
Really
kind of, I
good.
guess that kind of makes sense though, because like it would make sense that we've kind of already done the ideas stage, and this is the more practical like tools stage.
It's
Yeah.
kind of
The extent that the Cacula could really help with this is like passing Ezra stuff, and if he
Yes.
doesn't know what the stuff is, which he doesn't, he's
Yeah.
not going to be that helpful.
Yeah. It is starting to get to the position where you're.
oh dear.
Oh, dear.
I think we've lost them again.
Indeed.
Oh,
No, okay, no, back. You're
back.
fine.
There we are. We're good.
No, gone again.
Oh, wait.
And again.
Fuck.
Oh, that's not the face I have.
Whoa.
Oh dear.
Can't believe he's frozen at different points.
I'm going to get one for me.
I think they're coming downstairs. I can hear them. Oh, hello.
Hello.
Now. Can't hear you.
Hello.
Sing, O Muse.
Nah.
Exactly like that.
Camera.
1 second. Cannot. We are the host.
We are Legion, also known as the host.
Was recording.
Right. Okay. So, I think everybody's done their.
I haven't done my roll.
No, you haven't done the insight proficiency roll, so I need you to make the insight proficiency roll, please. But everyone's done everything else.
Yes, I know the stuff is separate, but if we're doing all the rolls now,
Andy,
then
you roll the insight proficiency.
yeah. That is a respectable 16.
Great. Yep, another success. You are getting quite good at learning people's tics, the way people move, the way things happen when people are trying to lie to you, and that kind of thing. It's getting easier for you. We're gonna run straight into that though. So my question for that is, how long do you leave it before you suggest this to Frostline?
Leave it from when?
From now, do you how many months into this journey?
Like a couple of weeks, maybe.
Okay, cool. That's fine.
Yeah.
So it's like mid-September.
Yeah, but I think we said we were going to get the whole crew,
Yes.
not the whole crew, but like the whole party at least.
Yeah, and it's like a nice evening, and it's the middle of it's like warm, and everyone is like having a chill evening, and you've had a couple of drinks already, and then you bring out the whiskey that Frostline got you for his birthday and for your birthday, and where do you go from there?
So this might come across as an odd question, potentially, but
I mean, I'm fairly used to you asking odd questions.
Yes, please do go ahead.
Aye.
okay. I think we should play Two Truths and a Lie, and there is a reasoning behind this, and it's not just that I've had a couple of drinks, but I would quite look. I think we could all use the opportunity to just learn to read people a bit better. We have had multiple run-ins with shifty little bastards. And I am thinking of Brienne specifically. I think it could be a useful opportunity to try and, you know, work out the lies, read between the lines, etc., etc.
I mean,
And you say, Ezra, thank you. Yes, that's one.
Why not? Why not? Might need a few more drinks for that, but sure. Yeah,
Aye.
that's cool. I'm in.
Aye.
Well, let's play the drinking game then. You fuck up, you drink.
Huh?
You get caught out.
Yeah, you get caught out lying, you drink.
Sounds good.
But what happens if you don't get caught out and the other people fail to read you?
Then they drink.
Thank you, that is the right answer. That is exactly what I was looking for.
Was there like some kind of, school or class you went to learn all of these games, or do you just kind of make it up as you go along?
Darling, they're games.
Me?
Them up as you go along.
Oh. Well.
Generally, you tend to have other people play them with you, and then that's how you learn them.
Right. Okay, well that makes sense.
This is going to be depressing, isn't it?
I'm sorry.
Who
I've
wants
been
to
told
start?
I'm not very good at these kinds of games.
No, I think you're quite good at reading people, Cacula.
All right. I can be.
So I think you'll be fine.
Okay.
It's just about understanding when you think someone's lying. That's all.
All right.
How about I start?
Okay.
So I'm going to say 3 things about myself, and one of them is a lie. Your choice is to work out which one's which.
All right.
Okay. Oh dear. Let's think.
All right, everyone hush up. I need to pay close attention. So I can
Okay.
I think we're not actually rolling for these.
No, this is more of a vibe, okay? Okay. My father was 7'2". I have fallen in love twice before, and I turned 27 in 3 days' time.
Well,
Stand up, and Kitto will kind of grab him by his shoulders and make him stand up.
He stands up.
All right. I think I'm the tallest.
Do an eyebrow raise.
I'm the tallest out of us, so I'll stand next to him. And I'm about 6 foot.
He stands head of you. He's head at least half foot taller than you are.
Right. So 7 feet would be like another frost lion head and a bit.
Yes.
I think that's believable. It's ridiculous, but it's believable.
See, I'm thinking that it's actually going to be something funny, like 7'1" or 7'3".
I wouldn't be that.
Oh,
that's just
clever.
unfair.
Okay.
Yeah, that's just rude.
Okay, that's fair then.
We're in the spirit of the game, Ezra. I don't understand the spirit of the game.
I don't usually play these. I'm usually serving people while they play it back at the house. Yeah.
I can say them again if you'd like.
No, I think I remember. It was the 7 foot something.
Yes.
Fallen in love twice, and
I turned 27 in 3 days' time.
Well, I hope that is the lie, because if not, I would expect at least a week's notice, and I feel like we've established that by now.
He is incredibly unreadable.
Well,
like his base deception is 13. Like he is very unreadable.
My passive perception is 19.
He's very.
That's not insight.
That's not insight, baby.
He has a face.
You can see him stood there right in front of you.
You can.
9 to insight though.
I'm not making you roll for 2 truths or lie.
Okay.
You gotta decide what you think Frostline's lying.
Okay,
about.
Cacula, you take this one.
Right. Oh no, that's a lot of pressure. Okay. I buy that your father was rather tall.
Mm.
I buy that you've been in love twice. You're a very discerning gentleman.
Mm.
So I think it's a lie that your birthday's in 3 days' time.
I'm afraid I turned 27 in 3 days' time.
Oh, you bastard!
Yes.
You absolute buffoon.
I'm sorry.
How am I supposed to get you a present in 3 days?
Well, no,
Cacula, even if you had several weeks, where the fuck would you get a present from?
yes, I mean, we've been out here for nearly 2.5 months, Cacula.
You should start stockpiling.
My father was 7'2". I have only fallen in that once.
I see. I guess we should have known. You're even more of a discerning gentleman than I previously thought.
Well, he kind of looks at Kitto. Always time for more. Great.
Okay, this is fun. I want to go next.
Your turn.
Alright, okay. And he'll like stand up as if that's what you have to do because Frostline stood up. He's
just stood up because
yeah. No,
You
Cacula is like a
oh,
bit
yeah.
drunk, so he's gonna stand up
Yeah,
like
fair,
a stuck up goose.
Hathor is like,
Okay, number 1. When I was about 8 years old, I invented a game, a board game, that was then published and experienced mild success as a commercial product. Okay, number 2. The first boy I ever dated actually only liked women, and he knew that at the time. Number 3. Thinking of facts is so hard. Okay. Number 3, I actually have no experience riding horse. And the first time that I did it for this group, I was just making it up because I thought you wouldn't like me if I didn't know how to ride a horse because that's not cool enough. Those are my facts. Board game. Straight boy. No horse riding.
you see, all of those could be true.
Does that mean I'm good at the game?
Yeah, it does.
Good.
Good one, aye.
You got a good grade in 2 Truth and Lie. I'm gonna go straight boy of the lie.
I'm gonna go board game.
Oh, there's division.
I think board game as well.
Hathor?
Yeah, I'm sorry. I'm going with board game.
Leaving me out here all alone.
You're all so good at this game.
For fuck's sake.
I tried to get it published, but no one wanted it because it relied on extremely specific knowledge of the constellations from all different seasons. But Yenin and I had a lot of fun.
I'm
Cacula
glad.
and Kitto will go and grab him. I had faith in you. I had faith in baby Cacula.
Thank you.
No.
Thank you.
We all had faith in baby Cacula.
Oh, you are all so sweet.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, I believe this means it's your turn, Hathor.
Oh no, it's not. Okay. Okay. The first tooth I ever lost, I lost because I bit Kurt on the arm.
Right.
Hello, yes, those are my leggies.
There we go.
Thank you.
Gabriel.
Leg.
Me and Luther never slept with each other. And I always handed in all of my assignments, personal assignments, on time.
Well, that's got to be a lie right there. I
Yes.
like you a lot.
I
Yeah.
suspect that's the
You
lie
never
as well.
gave me the impression that you were the most dedicated student when we talked about university.
I did say personal assignments,
Oh, true.
so the ones from
those were
Hydra.
Hydra. No, okay,
Oh,
never
no, you
mind.
definitely
I
haven't
changed
told
my
me
answer.
those.
I'm going to change my answer.
That's a difference.
I think you didn't bite your brother. I thought you bit somebody else. I think that's the lie.
That's a good.
You
yes.
definitely never slept with Luther.
I bet you bit Persephone, and I bet she was very mad about it.
Oh God, no. I just think you bit somebody else. What else are we calling?
Yeah, come on, you two.
No, yes.
I'm gonna say the last one.
We're going
I
teeth one.
The teeth one.
I think the assignments.
I'm gonna go assignments.
It's actually the teeth one.
Ah,
Yeah, come on! I'm like 22. If I'd have
lost my first teeth biting him, he would have been like, what? 1 year old?
This is true. There's a lot.
That's fair, yeah.
Hathor, there
No,
should
I
be a new rule. There can be no
fell out.
maths involved in
Kurt lost his
the
first tooth
deciphering.
biting somebody.
Was it you?
Yes.
I thought so. Yes, no. Kydra Wakenshore terrified you even when I
No,
knew you.
yeah,
You would have
no.
always handled
No.
it.
I
Always
picked my
have.
classes specifically so I didn't have to interact with that man.
Yeah.
He's dead now, isn't he?
Exactly.
Ezra, your turn.
Right. Okay. Can look at Damocles and just like keep your poker face. Right.
Damocles' tailbacks.
Right. Well. Okay. I was originally going to name Damocles Barkimedes, but I got told off.
Oh, I hope that's the lie because that's brilliant.
Well,
first-
how would that?
No, keep going, Ezra. We'll work on that in a second.
The first automaton I ever made was designed to write an essay for me about how it was made itself. However, it blew up and singed my chair. And finally, on my entrance to the university, I wrote, "One day I'll run this place."
You see, I feel like it's the dog. I feel like that's the lie. You definitely strike me as someone who would build something to write their essay, Ezra. That's
Oh, completely. I am not disputing that in the slightest.
I don't think your parents would have told you off for giving him that name. However, they might have heavily advised you not to. I suppose you already had a name as well, but then I don't know if you're the sort to write that on your entrance essay into the
Yeah, it sounds a bit
that does sound a little
bit
prestigious.
wankery even for you, Ezra. No offense.
Yeah.
That's what I was thinking as well. I think
Which, sorry if you did write that on
yeah,
your uni.
if you did write that, we like you very much, and you're lovely, lovely boy, lovely chap.
No, I'm still sticking with the dog. I'm sticking with the dog.
I'm gonna go with uni entry.
I think yes. Also, I feel like a lot of those professors, but especially the ones that you had, probably wouldn't have let you in if you'd written that on your entrance exam. So I'm gonna go that one.
Yeah,
Right.
I'm at university.
Although you would be a much better dean than the one we currently have. So you know, there's that.
All right.
Well,
That's up.
the lie is actually about the university application. So quite a lot of yours are right. Thanks for letting it slip, boy. And it looks at Damocles.
He Frostlion
I
bows
think
his head and drinks.
I think Barkimedes is the best name I've ever heard for anything and anyone. And in fact, I rather wish that my name was Barkimedes.
I mean,
You've had too much drink.
I was originally going to name him that, but I got told off because Damocles isn't actually mine. Like I didn't make him.
You can't rename
I was
him.
going to
No,
say, who was
but-
your?
Well,
It was when I was very young, about like
Name.
five, 6. I think I read it from a book.
Okay.
what kind of books were you reading?
Kitto, your turn.
Well, once when I was 10 years old, I saved Joanna's life, believe it or not. I dabble in writing poetry, and I cannot swim.
Ooh.
You cannot swim is true. I don't think you can swim.
Well, you'd be surprised. I can kind of hold my way to swimming. A lot of the upper
that's a
echelon
good point.
families like to teach their children how to swim because it's like a class thing,
Class
isn't it?
thing, isn't it?
Mm.
I definitely believe you saved Joanna's life, and I want to believe you write poetry. And if you do, I want to see it.
Oh yes.
Please, for the
Me
love
too.
of God, I'm a bard.
Yes, I'm not. I just would love
Absolutely.
to.
Absolutely right poetry.
I bet it's lovely, and if it isn't, that will be very, very fun.
I bet it's mopey.
If one of them's
That
not
doesn't
about
make enough
Fuck off, Hathor.
if one of them's not about insulting me somehow, I'm actually going to be a bit upset.
I have a whole collection of limericks about you.
Ah, perfect.
Oh. No, Cacula has convinced me. I believe you can swim.
Well, oh dear, I don't want to be responsible if you get anything wrong. I can swim.
I mean, I am enjoying drinking. It's not a problem if I get it wrong.
Oh, that's a good point, actually. I've been trying so hard, I forgot that we were drinking anyway.
Aye.
What else do we believe about Kitto?
I'm going to be nice for the first time in my life and say the swimming one is the lie.
Right.
And say you did save Joanna's life.
I believe you saved Joanna's life.
Are we allowed to
Aye.
ask follow-up questions?
No, that's not how the game works.
All right, okay.
I fully believe the swimming one is going to be a lie. But the rest, I can see happen.
I think, I don't think you write poetry. I'd like you to, and I'd like to be wrong, but I think of all of them, that's the one I believe the least. You just don't have time. Take too many walks.
On this ship, you're all wrong. It wasn't Joanna. It was Oliver, in fact.
Ah. So you do write poetry.
Back onto the time that I heroically saved my younger brother's life.
Don't worry, we'll get back to the
Oh,
other
we'll get
thing
back
in
to the
time.
poetry. Go on.
He's allergic to bee stings, that's all, and wasps, and we were out, the three of us, the parents had, it doesn't matter, but we decided, the three of us, to step out for a while, and little bastard went to play around in the grass, got himself stung, and Kitto will kind of like gesture with his little magical hand, so able to keep it down.
Very
Oh, good on you.
Very impressive. Okay, one more round.
All the players like, Alex, we only thought of 3.
Okay, you've got to think of 3 more. That's it.
That's
all
too
I've asked
many.
for. Okay. I'm starting.
I'm just gonna say start saying shit from my life.
You can do. Okay, let's go with this. I can play 10 instruments.
Okay.
I realized I was gay when I was 20, and I've slept with 8 people.
It did not take you that long.
No, I agree.
I don't believe the sleeping, actually.
You slept, wait, you said slept with how many people?
8 people.
8 people.
8 people.
I believe less.
Yeah, I also believe less.
8 seems like a good number.
Yes, but you know.
Or an accurate number, probably.
So Ezra says I haven't slept with 8 people. You say I worked out I was gay before.
Oh, what was the other one?
I play 10 instruments.
I feel like I know this.
I mean, like, changelings and dragonborn matured younger than the rest, about the same, right? So you cannot possibly have been 20. I knew when I was like 12.
I'm gonna go the 10 instruments.
He's like,
I'm going with the 10 instruments.
okay, you've all chosen differently, which means I don't have to drink. I can play 10 instruments. I play the lyre, sitar, song, horn, flute, violin, and I can awkwardly play the lute, the panpipes, the hand drum, the accordion, and the piano.
You've really got those memorized, haven't you?
Of course, I'm a bard. And I worked out I was gay when I was 13.
Yeah. I like this game.
Slept with
Fair,
8.
fair.
I've not been in love with 8 people. I have slept with 8.
Yeah.
Very fair.
But yes, I worked out I was gay. Very young. Cacula.
Oh no, it's me now. All right. Oh, okay. the first creature I ever wild shaped into was a cockroach. Don't laugh.
There's a very long sip of Frostline. There's a very sure.
My library at the house I lived in for most of my life has over 150 books in it. And when I was younger, Yenin built me a child-sized door into my bedroom, so that no one else could get in but me, and only them if I let them. Those are my facts. They're not as good as the last ones because I didn't realise we were going to go again.
I think the first thing you wild him to do was not a bug. I'm calling that.
No, I think it absolutely was, because I desperately want that fact to be true.
No,
If it was a bug,
I
why
can
a
completely believe
cockroach?
there are over 100 books in your library, and I can completely believe that your caretaker built you a child-sized door. I cannot believe that the first thing you decided to be was a cockroach.
No, I'm with
No.
you on that one.
I agree. I don't think it was the cockroach.
I think it was something fluffy. A
Fluffy.
rabbit or a cat or something like that.
I'm
Fluffy.
going with door.
Okay.
You're chosen?
Yes.
Right.
Mhm.
Apple's right.
Yes!
Yeah, he thought it was important that I could, reach out to people and have friends over and things. I don't know what doors had to do with that, but my request was indeed denied. The cockroach thing wasn't really a decision, to be honest. I was in a bit of a tight spot, and I felt very uncomfortable, and I just shifted into the smallest thing I could think of that could crawl away, and that was what came out. It was very embarrassing, and I don't know why I told you about it, to be honest.
Because that's what this job is about. I told you how many people I've slept with.
Yeah, but that's not embarrassing. You're very debonair and distinguished.
He shrinks
you're a
into his
cool
coat.
pirate frost lion.
God. I'm not. I'm me. Oh,
A cool pirate.
I'm not.
If you're trying to tell us that you aren't cool, I think you will have to drink, because that was a lie and we all thought you out. See, I understand this game now.
No, that's not how it works.
Yes, it is.
No, it isn't.
Just weaponizing it. Cacula's weaponizing it.
I agree. He is. Besides,
So drink up. You've got to what you've got.
fine. He drinks.
You got to support innovation on this ship.
Thank
You
you.
know?
He drinks.
Yes.
This makes it Hathor's turn.
Okay, thinking of things.
You already told us you worked out you were gay when you were 12, so you can't use that one.
No, I can't.
Besides, are you gay or are you just...
No.
Yeah, fair.
No.
Frostline understands that, he's queer.
Gay, straight.
LGBT.
Binary noises.
Why? What do you align as, Kitto?
Yeah.
LGBT. Look, Kitto's bi. Kitto's bi. Oh, wait, was that an in-character question or not?
It was both.
Oh, I'm very bi. Very bi. We just never seem to run into any women.
No.
You've run into some women, they just happen to be related to you.
Or the women that we do run into, that I take a liking to, not interested.
Lesbians.
Everywhere. Everywhere there are lesbians.
I'm gay, don't look at me.
You know, my best friend when I was a teenager was a lesbian. She was lovely. She was really lovely.
I'm glad.
She's the one who told me about the fact that the boy liked women because he hit on her. It was a bit horrible, actually.
But you got a boyfriend, darling.
Yeah.
Anyway.
Okay. Of my close friends from university, I've slept with 1 out of 3. I Rosanna refuses to have any more glass crockery in her kitchen exclusively because of me. And I don't think. Oh yeah, the first piece of homework I handed in at school, I got such a bad grade on that I came home and cried for 2.5 hours.
See, that's completely believable. Apart from you getting a bad grade, that's not believable. The
That's
first
quite
thing
believable.
that is. You sleeping with your friend is believable.
I think I might have even gone on a date with him. He's very nice, very handsome, very wise. Doing those things about you.
Oh,
Everyone, not you. We didn't talk about you. Don't worry. Well, we talk about you a little bit. It's just, oh, he's nice, isn't he? Oh, yes, he's lovely.
I think your mother doesn't keep glass crockery because she looks after children, not because of you.
I'm going to go for that one as well, although they're all quite believable. Good job.
Yes.
I believe the crockery as well.
I'm gonna guess you didn't sleep with your friend.
Everybody else is correct.
Fuck's sake, I'm so fucking bad at this game. Kitto goes and take another grand.
If you spent some time with him, you'd understand. He's very handsome.
Is he? And Kitto just squints up at him.
The drow. Spoken of.
Oh, are we talking about the friend, not Hathor? Right, okay, that's much more believable.
Don't be mean to him. Cacula will like reach over and like pat Hathor on the head. Like, look at him. He's so he could be however much handsome he wants to.
I don't think I can repair that burn.
No, honestly, I take Kitto not finding me attractive to be a compliment.
Oi.
Oh, those are out. Ezra, your turn.
Right. Okay, let me think.
You've also dated Hathor's friend.
No, I don't think so.
Around.
He does.
1 in 3 friends. Wait, is that a percentage or no? Well, okay.
I wasn't sleeping with Ren, and I wasn't sleeping with both of the twins.
No, you were sleeping with Karu.
Yeah.
Go on.
Right. Well, okay. I had a crush on a necromancer, a trainee necromancer. I originally wanted to put a taser mechanism in Damocles' mouth, and what's the other one? I've kicked 3 people out of my father's tavern.
Oh, you see, those are all believable.
Yeah.
I'm going to say you haven't kicked 3 people out of your father's tavern. I'm going to say you kicked more people out of your father's tavern.
Oh, I was going to say less.
No. I think more. That dog can be terrifying.
I was going to say you got Damocles.
You got Damocles. Yeah.
He's lovely, aren't you, boy? You're lovely.
But
Aren't
also,
you
if he
sweet?
wants to bite you, he'll fucking do it.
Oh yes, that's what I was talking about.
He will kind of come over and like sit on your lap at that point. Like,
I think it's more than that.
Also, it was a tavern that Luther frequented, and
also Luther and Kitto got thrown out of that tavern.
You probably kicked just Luther out more than 3 times. Bless him.
All right. Okay. So
Okay.
I'm going for that one. What about you, Hathor?
I'm going to assume that one, but for less.
You think he's kicked less people out?
I don't think Ezra's dad called again.
Reuben, yes.
Yeah.
Aye.
I don't think Reuben would have let you.
Fair. What are you calling, Kitto?
I'm gonna go the tavern as well. I'm gonna vote with the majority.
All right. The lie is actually about the taser in Damocles' mouth.
You didn't try to put a taser in Damocles' mouth?
No, because I didn't like the fact of putting electricity running through my pet's body.
Electricity doesn't exist yet.
Magical
It would be
lightning.
Lightning. Sorry, you guys haven't invented electricity. You got to get somewhere else before that happens.
Shit.
But it would be lightning.
Well, I didn't like the fact at the time when I was thinking of it, I didn't want to put lightning through Damocles' body because I couldn't ground him, so it would probably shock him and everyone around if I wasn't careful.
That's very fair.
Mm.
You had a crush on a necromancer?
What's their name?
Yeah.
Did
Alright.
they raise any dead bodies yet? I don't
They
know.
come
what
to our
you two have got
school.
about necromancers.
Not that one.
No, well, closest friend in my time there, Quiven, high off, got along pretty well, and yeah, it was interesting. I made things from mechanics. She made things from don't come back. It was interesting.
Fair.
Did anything happen between you two, or just
Yeah.
did you leave the continent without telling her?
Yeah. Ezra just kind of take like a long drink. Just
Oh, you did leave the
Oh,
continent without
oh,
telling her.
oh,
Ezra.
Ezra.
At least I admitted I was in love with the guy I was in love with. Although that was like 3 years ago, so it's fine.
Straight boy Ezra surrounded by all of his gay friends, and when he's like, "No, I didn't tell her," we all go,
Oh, buddy. Oh dear. Come on, Kitto, bring us home. You're the last one.
Right. Okay. I had a pet rabbit growing up, albeit briefly. Galio was my first kiss, and I have a birthmark in an undisclosed location.
Again, you're getting good at this.
Am I?
trying to remember if
I'm good at the lying part.
Well, you would have
I
because you both bathed in that pool.
I don't believe the rabbit, and it's a random guess. I'm not too sure on the other ones, but the rabbit seems like an easy one to pluck out.
I don't believe you kissed Galio first. You didn't meet Galio until you were older.
I don't know. Oh, no follow-up questions. Oh.
No, you got to make a decision.
All right.
Cacula.
Okay. I'm going rabbit.
I'm going birthmark.
Frostline's right. Yeah.
You didn't meet Galio until you were what, 18?
Ooh, who did you
Ah.
kiss then? What
16-ish, but yes, you're right. Yeah, it was more Joanna's rabbit, really. I don't know how she convinced Mother to let it keep her in the house, but she did somehow. His name was Flopsy.
Oh,
Take that up with her.
unoriginal,
Ah.
delightful.
Oh, I am sad I never got to meet your sister.
I do love a
I think we would
rabbit.
have gotten along well.
Sure you will.
Cheese.
The owl
How
looks
do you
at
feel about being a rabbit?
You get a general sensation of positive.
Hey.
If anybody would ever like to hold a rabbit again.
I am.
Maybe not whilst you're this struck, darling.
Kitto's kind of looking at you like with like this sort of slightly drunken, barely concealed like, yeah.
You would like a rabbit hug.
Tries to make
generally
a
positive about anything that can get cuddles.
Okay.
tries to make a
Hathor will
rabbit,
get out
but
some chalk.
You're gonna spread it out. Okay.
Just in the middle of the circle.
Oh, yeah, sure.
you try to make a rabbit, but instead it comes out like the cat from What We Do in the Shadows.
After
Cheese.
After
And just picks him up in his little
little leg is out like bonk.
bonk.
Yeah. Okay. What type of rabbit are you making cheese into?
I'm gonna make cheese into a little like caramelly coloured rabbit
Yeah.
with the like black tips on the ears.
Yeah.
And like the black note, like gradient face.
Yeah. There's a arcane energy, and then there's a smallish, round, and very fluffy rabbit with a like long nose.
He's got floppy ears.
floppy down
Kitto will
ears.
try and pick him up and put
He
him in his lap.
actually is not at all resistant to being picked up, and he will just
Yeah.
lean on you.
So
Yeah.
soft. Kitto, and Cacula's gonna like flop into Kitto's side and like give him a little nuzzle and be like, Can I pet him, please?
Mm-hmm. Yes, you can. do you want to hold him? And you can probably he's offering, but he's also very reluctant to give him up.
No, you keep a hold of him. I'm just going to pet him from here.
I
You're very comfortable. He's
Oh,
gonna give Kitto a little
thank you.
on the arm.
Through your
Whoops.
drunken fever,
Pat, pat.
you actually get positive vibes from Cheese.
Yay!
He likes the pets. He also quite enjoys Rabbit.
He also quite enjoys being the centre of attention.
He loves the centre of attention. That's his main thing. He's like, I am winning. I am loved now. It's his big thing. So
Everybody loves you, Cheese.
you all remember this. You're not drunk enough to forget this. Just as a point of order,
Mm-hmm.
you weren't ever drunk enough to forget that. So you now have this information about each other.
Mm-hmm.
Nice.
Including, I have a list of things about Frostline now. So
Hey.
Who the one person is.
if do you ask him? He will answer if you ask him afterwards.
Yeah. Hathor will be like, so who's the one person?
Oh dear. When I was 25, I had a bit of a whirlwind romance with Rowan de Velbeck of the Cloud Jumper. It's their current quartermaster.
We met him. He was very dashing.
Isn't he?
Mm-hmm.
It would have been so masturbatory if you said in Fenris. It would have just been.
No. he briefly crossed on Infernus, but Infernus had been dating Corbin for a long time.
Yeah. But
Infernus
like,
was married.
I'm glad.
No, yeah. He we were together for a few months. 6-ish months. And then the Cloud Jumper had other places to be. The Peak Skipper had other places to be. I was still capped.
Mm-hmm.
It's not an easy position.
It's what it is.
Yeah.
Oh, that's sad.
Didn't end terribly,
No, that's sad though.
but yes.
Hmm.
Sky pirates very rarely find themselves in long-term relationships.
Oh.
Unless they're with other members of their own crew.
Oh, well, that's true. I forgot about that.
I mean, you watched 2 of my crew get married,
Yeah.
so
Hey. Still got plenty of
That's all right. Then.
still got plenty of time.
yeah. But yes, my father was 7'2", and my mother was 5'11". So
What? Oh, okay.
Dragonborns get tall.
That makes sense. How do they like fit indoors and things?
Oh, we had a
That meant you're comparatively quite small.
Yes. Well, I'm
Ah.
medium height for Dragonborn.
Fair.
He stands up and kind of gestures. He's about 6'8", 6'7".
Me.
Yeah, he's this height of Moons. So I'm about medium height.
Hathor, you're a dragonborn. You would be the smallest dragonborn.
No, you could make yourself a mediumly heighted Dragonborn, could you not?
I don't know. There isn't any like precise distances on it, but it generally tends to be like half a foot.
You'd be
So,
fine. You're
could be
as
like-
tall as my mother was,
Mm-hmm.
I think.
Mm.
It's been a long time since I thought
Mhm.
about it.
Don't tell that to Kurt.
Oh, yes. I will finish 6, so I don't remember the
Oh, I'm sorry, Frost Lion.
It's okay.
Pat, pat,
He,
pat,
he,
pat.
Pat, Cacula. Were you not orphaned at the same time?
No, yes, I was about 5.
Oh, yeah.
What did you find out what happened to your parents?
There was a fire. We lived in Stokes, and
Oh dear.
sometimes there are fires. And I was at the Temple of the Changebringer for school, and I came home, and it was all gone.
I'm sorry, that must have been awful.
It is what it is.
My parents just left and never came back. Poof! Gone. Never found out what happened to them. But I had Yen and I had my house still. So there's that. And Yen's very good. They told me all about them. And I've got a little picture. Look, there they are. There they are.
Beautiful.
I look like my mother.
You do.
But it was my dad who liked the stars. He made spyglasses. He was really good at it.
I don't remember what my parents did. I remember them very little at this point. But I had Rainhawk when I was 13 or 14. I was written into his will when I was 16. Very young.
So we both found bad people then, didn't we?
I have my family now.
Yes.
And you have yours.
Me too.
We should...
Wait, no, hang on. And he like gets up and he goes over and he like gives Frostline a big hug.
He will kind of engulf you in like big hug.
Oh, that's nice. Everyone, Frostline is very good at hugging.
You didn't come into
Aye.
care at any point, did you?
No.
No.
I was a little bit resilient to assistance, shall we say.
Oh, that's changed, Cacula will say, from showing his head
Look!
That's changed so much, and that's of course why you can walk completely fine today, and you definitely didn't push during your recovery.
Look, I can still move fine.
And we are entirely talking about Frostlight and the character.
Suck my ass!
Aleks, the person.
Though, if it would like to make you feel, I don't know, appreciated, I did want to be a wizard from time.
Hey.
And
Why ever would you want to be a wizard?
I like
Excuse me.
Cacula will like give a very exaggerated wink to Hathor.
I did want to be a wizard until I was like, I don't know, 7 or 8, and then I realised it was a lot of work, and I didn't have anywhere to go. So I took to being a bard instead. Not as prestigious, but
Erudite.
erudite, very good. But it works. That's why I have so many instruments.
Yes, because I am so posh and polite and studious.
So you're sat there in your little fancy clothes and your coiffed hair. You fucking.
Look, Hathor, Kitto was right. Being a fancy little wizard is a state of mind.
You inhabit perfectly.
Look, oi, when my appearance is controlled at will, you kind of have to think about it, otherwise
Exactly.
I don't have an appearance.
And you show, yes, you do. It's very, very nice. But being a fancy little wizard is a state of mind. You have the state of mind, and you can see it on your face and body.
He like
Is Atri also a fancy little wizard?
Yes.
Atri is
seen.
very much fancy little wizard.
Atri is the fanciest little wizard I've ever
Have
seen.
you seen his engineering clothing?
I love that. I love that boy.
He is a very fancy little wizard.
I have a genuine question, Hathor.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm not going to be angry at the response, don't worry. I'm going to find it hilarious. 1, did you ever get kicked out by me or my dad from the tavern?
I don't think so. Shall we roll for it?
Would you have ever been? The accidental flame was pretty close to it's like on the edge of the tradesman's pillars and the schools.
Okay, so it probably would have been the turnout point.
It would have been a turnout point, yeah.
For students.
Okay, let's roll for it.
Unlikely, very likely gone, less likely got kicked out.
Okay, so roll, and if it's below a 5, yes. It's a 15. No.
Nope.
Okay, that's fine.
People did.
You have a lot of fancy little wizards.
God, I was genuinely going to ask, have you ever tried to sneak back into a bar you've been kicked out of by changing appearance?
I've sneaked into many places at this point by changing.
I mean, that's fair.
Didn't you present yourself as Cacula's sibling at one point when
Yes.
we were on the ship?
No.
When we were on the
No.
ship, yes.
It's a brilliant disguise.
That was so
Aye.
fun.
You looked great.
You did. I would have loved to have a sister.
I know.
You can be my sister if you want to, Hathor.
Thanks.
Also, don't
Cacula.
think you're getting out of showing me that poetry, Kitto.
Yes, Kitto. Reading.
You want a dramatic
Reading.
read?
See, it's Frostline's birthday in 3 days.
It is.
Please.
I'll get
Maybe
fucked.
Exactly.
maybe
We'll
it could
get
be
fucked.
Frostline's birthday
We'll get
present in 3
fucked.
days.
He's just like laying down. He's got his
Is-
eyes closed. He's not looking at you. It's like,
Is that an example of the poetry? Get fucked, get fucked, get pause, get
that one was
fucked.
written for you, Ezra. Yes.
Ah, thanks.
There's
I'll frame it.
Cacula is going to like remove his arm from around Frostlion's waist and like
Pet.
come and like get on all fours and then lie down next to Kitto and just say, please.
You guys are all having this conversation on the top deck and like sat in the corner, and as you start to like just lie down on the floor, there's like footsteps, and you look up and Fenris just looking over at you like, hello.
Hello.
I've had something to drink.
Oh, you're all drunk. That makes sense. Okay. Well,
Just
if you've
a
got
bit.
a hangover, come to me in the morning.
How are you?
I'm wonderful. I'm flying the ship though.
Oh, all
I'm going
right.
to go back to doing
Do
that.
you need any help?
No.
Okay.
Maybe you should get some water and go to sleep.
All right.
Yes. He walks off.
Mhm.
Because we all just lay
You're
down.
just lay down and like the only like basically there are, because it's quite late evening now by this point. There's only like 2 or 3 other people on deck, and it's basically whoever's taking watch, which will currently be Spirit, not Scroll, and just Fenrir doing the night shift. So he was like, "Have you died? What has happened?"
Die all together.
Yeah. So he's just checking you're alright, but you're drunk. It's fine.
We're
So
just vistas apart.
having played that, shall we take 5?
Yeah.
Yeah, sounds good.
There we go.
I do not want to.
Okay, so who wants to roll me a d4?
Can I?
Yeah, roll me a d4, Ruth.
Go for it.
Well, that was very, very cocked. 1.
Thank you. Information acquired. I will
Like,
deal with that in a bit. First up, Cacula.
Hello.
On the 9th of September,
Oh yes,
you decide to do things.
yes. So for the kind of past week, you've seen Cacula with embroidery thread out a lot. And when it hits the 9th, he wakes up very excitedly and brightly. And he gets out this little pouch. And he gives out everyone on the whole ship across the day these little kind of like braided thread bracelets, and kind of ties it around your wrist. And as he does so, he'll be like, for the Phobos festival. I know that a lot of people don't tend to celebrate it and grow old, and it's just good luck and oh no, wedding month and things like that. But as I'm sure you can imagine, my family, we have some traditions and things, and this is something my parents did for each other, and I thought it'd be nice. It's good luck, basically. The bracelet's good luck. And you have to wear it until it breaks. And it'll give you a little extra luck.
Mechanically, you have 1 reroll until the bracelet breaks. You have 1 reroll until the end of this session.
oh, lovely.
Exciting.
That's
Yeah.
really nice.
You get a mechanical 1 singular luck point from Cacula's energies.
Is that just Kitto?
Love
No,
you,
it's everyone.
friend. No,
You
it's
all get a
everybody.
bracelet.
Everyone gets a variation on that little speech as well.
Yay!
Yeah, so everybody gets a little bracelet on the ship, and you mechanically have 1 reroll, but it has to be used this session because it can only be used within the month.
They're all just kind of
Oh,
like
cozy.
basic little like plaited embroidery thread bracelets.
Yeah.
This came from an idea that we were given because there's a festival in Bulgaria, the
Yeah.
Spring Festival,
Yeah.
where you get given
Ah.
embroidered
Little
thread
bracelets, and it's like good luck to keep them on.
Oh,
and we
it's
were
really
given them
nice.
every year by our friend Mike. It's very cute of him.
Oh, that is lovely.
So yeah, it's just a little thing. So yes, everybody has that mechanically as a thing.
Yeah. He doesn't know that they do that. He's just full of loving his friends juice.
It is a mechanical benefit for a thing that isn't necessarily a mechanical bonus. So, also about halfway through the months, like 3 days after you played Never Have I Ever,
Mm-hmm.
it is Frostline's birthday. And you wake up and you notice Actually, everybody on this, everybody give me a perception or an insight check. Just for like seeing out the vibes. Obviously, it's the captain's birthday, right? Do you want a dice or do you want a roll 20?
A dice.
Have a dice. There you go.
Oh,
You
19.
don't want to know what my perception modifier is.
Nothing.
It's nothing. Well,
Well, it's a 15.
That's a
15.
19.
19
But I
inside.
am retiring this dice because it's gone back to being a diva and hasn't rolled above a 10 for the entire rest of the second half of
Okay.
the first roll.
19. Okay, so everyone notices this. You all know it's Frostline's birthday.
Mm-hmm. Cacula's been like scrambling around trying to make him a little present.
Literally nobody else on the ship seems to know. Apart from, you notice at about midday, whilst Frostline's doing his usual scouts, Scroll comes down from the crow's nest and takes something out of his pocket and hands it to Frostline and mutters something quietly in Cortan, which, for all of your Cortan lessons, you can recognise as Happy Birthday.
Oh.
But Scroll appears to be the only other member of the ship who knows this.
Okay.
Ah,
Picking up on that, because he is an insighty little boy,
Yeah, you all picked up on that. You all rolled well enough for that.
Cacula will kind of take the same approach and assume that Frostlion doesn't want a lot of attention, and kind of just approach him like when they get a moment after dinner and give him a little, just like a little embroidered patch that he's made, with like a rough sketch of the ship on it, in like some nice shiny gold thread.
I will tell my jacket.
Oh, I thought you might like it. I mean, it's nothing special. I wish you'd given me a little bit more time to work on it.
It is not a day I celebrate.
I kind of got that. Do you want it to be?
It's close to a lot of other things.
All right. Well, I will kind of clunkily and definitely not as elegantly say happy birthday in Cortan as well.
He like corrects your pronunciation but grins. How about in a couple of days' time, you come and find me and I'll help you with that.
That would be great if you don't mind,
I can.
because I've been kind of working on grammar a bit with Karnatha, but neither of us are very good at it, and I don't know how I'm supposed to be saying these things.
Okay, I have been fairly well taught. So
Thank you.
Hathor will just swing by him at some point in the day and like clap him on the shoulder and just be like, "Oh, happy birthday, Captain." Whether or not anybody else is there next to him, he wouldn't have checked.
Okay, I'm gonna roll a d20 and we'll find out. 16. Yeah, Fenris is next to him. Because Fenris spends a lot of time like either cycling, sleeping, or like he's the quartermaster. It's his job to be on deck. And he like side glances you immediately and is like, "It's your birthday, Captain?" Yes. Yes, it is. He's like, "How old?" He's like, 27. And Fenris like, "Do you just enjoy making me feel old? Do you just enjoy it, Captain?" And he's like, "Look." And Fenris rolls his eyes and looks at you and goes, "I'm 42 next year." And then walks off. Because Frostline is like one of the youngest captains is the youngest captain in the entirety of the city, and Fenris
Just
just
like
Sorry!
leaves.
Down the corridor.
Yeah. Ezra, Kitto?
Ez will kind of like try and find Frostline with like kind of like the clipboard, which has like different potential designs for the hilt of the rapier on, and kind of like Frostline,
Yes.
Captain. I've got the designs for potential designs for the hilt.
Oh, yes.
With the flute design, I've kind of incorporated things. I kind of need your say off whether or not the placements are right for you, the hand grip's good, the material's right. Also, I need your just kind of a little bit of say so, and also happy birthday as well. But yeah, I just kind of need your say off on which one you prefer. There's 4 different designs.
Thank you. That's right.
It's all right. You can keep the notepad if you like. Just you can...
I'll tweak some of these and I'll give them back to you.
Perfect. Okay. Thank you. And, right, I'll be in the engine with Atri if you need me.
He enjoys your company. He comes back and hands you the design he likes. He's adjusted it slightly so that the airflow's correct, but yeah, it's good.
Fantastic.
Kitto will at some point during the day approach Cacula, in fact, and be like, Cacula, I don't know what you're doing at this time, probably like
practicing Cortan, most likely.
Yeah.
yes, you're a little notebook and you're like scribbling down your phrases.
You're
and,
like writing
saying
out
to yourself.
Yeah. Mistress A, Mistress C, Mistress 2.
Cacula, taps you on the shoulder.
Oh, hello.
Hi. How's it going?
No, don't look in there. It's.
You are significantly better at this than I am, so. Look, I was wondering if I could ask you a favor, just a small one.
Of course.
So you know, like flowery stuff, right?
Yes, I'm quite good at it.
Yeah. So could I can I do a nature roll to find out flower language stuff that I have just looked up but that Kitto might not necessarily know?
Abso-fucking-lutely.
Thank you.
Love that for you. Go for it, babe.
Thank you.
Just roll me straight nature.
Yeah. It's not very 17.
Yeah, you have the information you, Ruth, have.
Thank you. I have been able to osmosis it through the power of dice. Could you you can do your thing, your flower thing?
Oh, yes. I've never kind of seen it described as that before, but yes, I
Isn't that what you do with your hand? Is there a hand gesture to it?
What is it, Kitto?
Sorry,
like me, and that's really concerning.
Fuck. Kitto will just sit down next to you. Could you create an iris, maybe? I think I remember being the one.
What is it you want to say?
No, just hope.
Yeah, I think an iris would do nicely. Or you can do a pink carnation.
Maybe not.
Yeah, mechanically, I'm not going to make you roll whether or not you know the flower meanings.
You know, you're a little flower boy.
Cacula 1,000% knows that. I'm going to make you roll for that. You know it. Yeah, you know what iris means.
But yes, I think an iris would do nicely. Just the one?
Yeah. Just one would be fine. Thank you.
It'll kind of, he just like presents his hand, and as he presents it, like the kind of flower of an iris unfurls, and then the stem kind of like grows out of that, and he holds it very delicately.
Kitto has written a little shitty letter that I will send to you, Aleks.
Please do.
Can I just send it to you on Facebook so it's easier? And you
yeah, go for it. I've got it.
Thank you.
Mainly because Gabriel's telling me there's weird grey flecks in his nose, which means that I'm right and he has a sinus infection.
Yeah.
But also means that sinus infection is getting better, because if it's getting out, then it's getting better.
Woo!
Better out than in.
Always say.
Yeah.
Okay.
So that letter that's
Yeah.
just sent to you, and then like folded it up, twined it up, and then kind of tucked the flower very awkwardly in, and then he's going to attempt to just break into Frostline's room
Roll
and leave it there.
Roll thieves' tools. Yeah, I want your thieves' tools rolled for this.
Okay. And then I will tell you the other thing I have in mind.
Okay, yeah. Start with that and then we'll go.
26.
Okay, yeah. You are in and out, and I'll say with the 26 you managed to lock the door behind you.
Yeah. Okay.
Okay.
Um,
And the other thing?
I can't spell. That's gonna have to do.
That's fine. Don't worry. Okay. Great. I'm excited for it. About 3 days later, it's late at night.
Mhm.
Like early, like maybe 1, 2 in the morning. And there's a on your door. Kitto.
I love how we're all sleep together when it's convenient, apart from when it's inconvenient to the plot, at which point Kitto has his own room.
You sleep in shifts.
Okay, fair enough.
So you guys sleep in shifts because there aren't enough beds for everybody to sleep at the same time. So the whole crew sleeps in shifts.
Mhm.
There are like separate bunks rooms, but you'll only ever have one person in a room at a time, whilst other people are doing other things.
Very fair, very fair.
Is the way.
Kitto will go to get to that door. Hi.
Sorry about the hour.
Oh, no, I wasn't. Kitto was definitely sleeping. No, it's fine. Come on in. To be fair, what time is this?
Like,
if we're sleeping in shifts, he might. Yeah, he was up.
Yeah.
Have you been up this late? Do you ever sleep exactly? I am in half a mind to kick you back out again.
I do sleep sometimes.
I'm
not sleeping currently.
I can see that. Look, it's fine. I'm not Cacula. You're very welcome to be awake at whatever time it pleases you.
Thank you.
I am. Sorry, you
Thank you for the iris.
Oh. Yes. Yes. Well. Yes. I sorry, I hadn't quite planned an accompanying explanation very well. I assume and he's like very blustery right now, and he goes like, look around, I assume you are here for the delivery of your gift, your non-celebratory September present.
If you are willing to give it.
Yes, well, and Kitto will first turn to pour out some whiskey and be like, you might need this first.
He takes it.
Take a seat. And we'll like gestures one of the beds.
Well then.
that could be what Frostline is thinking.
Frostlion believes more of you than that. Don't worry.
That'd be very funny though.
Yeah. He sits kind of like swirling the glass slightly and raises an eyebrow and waits.
Not helping the vibe of Lad Dance. Sat there like with his little eyebrow and his little glass of whiskey.
And Kitto will turn back to pick out of his possessions his violin, and sort of check over it for a bit while like having his back to him, and then turn around with this very showy smile on his face, like, okay, just know that however embarrassed you are, I'm at least twice as embarrassed, but well, and then he will start playing an original composition of a standard to be decided, I assume, by a performance roll.
Yes, please.
Yeah. And really, okay. Oh wait, I took a ability score improvement in charisma. It's going to be slightly better than previously. It's a 14.
Okay, it is good. You fuck up at points, and you know you fucked up, and you know Frostline will notice because he's a bard, but
Yeah.
it doesn't break it.
Mm.
Like, it doesn't break the continuity of the piece, and the flow is nice. And tell me the vibe of the sound.
The vibe is I was gonna be like the descriptions I was gonna go for was like slightly sad but hopeful, and it's not like a cheery little ditty, you know.
It's the music I'm currently playing.
That is exactly, yes.
I know
I am very content for it to be this bit of music.
Okay, yeah.
Yeah.
And you look over, and he hasn't taken a drink at all of the whiskey, and there are tears in his eyes, but he's smiling. This very warm smile, and despite him tearing up, he looks genuinely happy. And as you kind of finish the piece, he puts the whiskey down to very gently applaud you in a way that you feel from someone else in another position may have come across as patronizing, but it's so genuine through all of his motions. And he clears his throat. That was beautiful.
I just wanted to try and do something that you would like, you know, not just anyone else. And as has been pointed out, we are in the middle of the sky, so
He takes a second and inhales and exhales and then says, I don't celebrate my birthday very much. One, because very few people know it, and two, because today is the anniversary I became captain of the ship. And therefore the anniversary of Rainhawk's death. 3 days after I turned 18. So I just stopped. The only people who know of my birthday, aside from you now, were Scroll and Spirit and Fallen. Became quite something, I guess. But this, he kind of gestures to the violin. This feels very appropriate.
yeah, maybe it can be a different anniversary of sorts. It might not be a birthday in the way that a lot of people I hear celebrate a birthday with, you know, laughter and food and funny hats and family. But in any circumstance, captain, but something to be acknowledged, even if you don't necessarily want it celebrating. It's not just your birth, but you're becoming you now, and that's important. Even if it's not a jovial occasion, which I can understand.
But you're wiser than you let on. Oh, you are. Don't grumble at me. Okay. Thank you for this. I will. I'll let you get some.
You should get some sleep, not to.
Yes. He stands up and stares at you for a second, and then, in like a brief flash of motion, moves and kisses you on the forehead, and then goes, "Good night, Kitto," and leaves.
Aww.
Oh.
Kitto takes at least like another 3.5 hours to get to sleep. I don't know. I assume if we do end up in a combat, it's not going to be tomorrow, but he probably would be slightly exhausted just from like inability to sleep. Yeah. He's so skilled, isn't he, Niimi? Honestly. What can't he do?
I'm gonna do one last thing, and then we will do the combat because
combat. I knew that.
Yeah. Then we will do the combat because I don't like the combat's cool, but I kind of want there to be one more thing, and I don't. If the combat runs longer, this thing is important to happen this session. Ezra. Hi, it's your arc. Don't me.
Okay, hello.
You are helping Atri. Down in the let's turn off the beautiful but sad music.
Where Atri expresses his undying
love for you. No. You're down helping Atri. Atri's arrow ace. So Atri is not expressing undying love for anyone. Atri expresses undying love for mechanics only.
Good for him.
Yeah.
Smart.
Fuck this cog.
Aleks, run!
You're done working with Atri, and you've been doing this a lot, and Atri's always willing to have you help, and you're getting along with Atri, and you kind of actually hit a point where Atri doesn't feel the need to talk at you constantly, which is quite impressive because that is Atri's like whole vibe.
Yeah.
And you're just kind of working and like readjusting some of the levels. And Damocles is lying on the ground as he usually does when he's not, right by your side, being careful all the time. And then there is a cracking or clunking sound, and Damocles stands up and actually like looks over. Did your dog break? Damocles looks at you. I'm gonna tilt his head to the side.
What's wrong?
And he goes, that he makes that sound. He goes, bing! And it's really bad.
Mouth goes.
No. He takes a second and he kind of runs in a circle.
So, internal or external?
He wags his tail once for internal.
Right. Atri, do you have a table in here? Quick.
Yeah. And actually, I'll take you over to where he does more of the mechanical work.
Okay. Right. So there's. Okay. 1 second. Can you? I'll kind of like, try and lift Damocles onto the table if he's kind of like panicking a bit.
Yeah, he does struggle slightly, but and then you manage to get him to. He realizes what you're trying to do and calms down.
Yeah.
And actually comes over to give you a hand.
Thanks. Okay. Right. I'm gonna stay awake. Just let me know if you're in any pain, tap the table. If hit the table if anything's hurting. I'm gonna take it.
A tap once for yes.
Right. Atri, can you go and get some? Can you go get Hathor, Cacula, Kitto, whoever else is around?
Yeah.
Just.
I can. Yeah, sure. Yep. Mm-hmm.
Thank you.
From time to time, Hathor hangs out with.
Oh yeah, absolutely. You definitely do. You weren't here today, but you usually are.
Mm-hmm.
No.
Yeah.
I'm kind of start doing a full top to bottom check and just asking right, where's the tap when I say where it hurts? Is it your head?
No, nothing.
Shoulders, feet,
Nothing.
stomach.
Tap.
Right. Fuck. Is it
and
the
about
egg?
this moment, actually tap. And about this moment, actually comes back and has managed to gather all of you.
Mm-hmm.
And Kitto and Cacula, you've maybe been down to the engines once, twice. There's no reason for you to end up down here, apart from if you're gonna bother Atri.
Yeah, bring you tea for it.
Yeah.
Yeah. I'll kind of quickly be like, right, hello, good thing. The egg's active, bad thing, the egg's active. And it's hurting Damocles. I'm going to try and extract it now before it pops. I just need a bit of help. Keep him calm, someone, please.
Atri is looking at you like, what the fuck?
Long story, I'll tell you after. Yeah, I'll start dismantling as best I can, but not too much.
Make me a Tinker Skills check.
Hello, my internet cut out. I'm only just back. Did I miss anything?
Sorry, you've all been dragged down to the engine room because Damocles is not having a great time. Ezra thinks the egg is attempting to hatch.
Cool. Okay. Thank you.
Hathor is petting Damocles on the head and giving him aggressive scratches.
Damocles is not moving with that calming. You are doing well. Okay, so what, 21 with your Flush of Genius?
Yep.
Great.
So good boy.
Yeah, you are managing to keep him calm, and there's the tail wagging of the very frantic, panicked stops, and you manage to. You had put the egg back in a position that you could vaguely get to it, and you do manage to extract it without too many issues.
Yeah.
It is not hatched, but there is a pretty vicious crack down it at this point now.
Can I just be like, does anyone else want to take a look at this?
Okay.
Did you bring the dart with you?
Yeah. He'll be on Cacula's shoulder. I was gonna say, yeah, Cacula will take it.
Yeah. There's a moment where you all hear in your head, "Oh, first light. That's exciting."
What does that mean?
It means it'll take a week or so.
Should we be still keeping it warm?
Keep it more warm. Put it somewhere really hot.
Oh, well, this is probably a good place for that then, Atri.
Atri's like, "No, this is lightning."
Oh, no, bad place.
I thought, can you set it on fire or something?
Yeah, just put it in my hands for a sec while we decide what we're doing.
What about
Yep.
Atri? Even though this provides lightning, there must be some heat build up somewhere, like a exhaust.
I mean, yeah. Yeah, there is.
No, I tell you what.
Does Cassandra have a double oven?
Yes!
That's exactly what I was going to say.
That can work.
Put it in the oven.
Aye, perfect.
No, I mean, she's not going to be happy about it, but yeah.
Well, I'm sure she'll make an exception for a tiny little baby dragon.
Okay.
Yeah, it's a dragon.
Atri's like, why do you have a dragon's egg?
Look, long story. To be honest, we don't really know.
All I'm saying is Damocles gets naming rights.
You don't get to name a dragon.
Okay, fine.
Can you talk to him? Sorry.
I might be able to.
I mean, yes, physically. It depends. It depends on the dragon. But probably, yes.
I meant the dog, but carry on.
Oh, no.
You can understand me, and I can understand.
Yeah, but how
anyway,
are you gonna name the?
We need to get the egg in the oven, quick.
Aye. I'll you go do that. I'll put Damocles back together.
You head down to the stoves, and you get a kind of, and as you come down, you see Cassandra's like chopping vegetables with her mind and also stirring a pot with her physical hand. Looks up. What the
Hello.
fuck do you have?
Dragon's egg. Hatching. It needs to be really hot. You have a nice oven, don't you? Can we put it in there?
Why the fuck do you have a dragon's
No,
egg?
long story. We don't really know.
That is basically the whole story, actually. It's quite a short one.
My
Yes,
fault.
yes, the second oven should be fine.
Thank you.
She like opens up the oven and like kicks it into life with the like stokes it.
It'll only be for about a week.
It'll only be for about a week.
And then it'll hatch.
Oh my god. Fine.
I'll keep an eye on it.
Yeah, you better.
I'm sorry.
And
I mean, you can't. If you're worried about cooking it, you can't. It's a dragon. It's supposed to be that hot, right, Zidane?
so that's not. And then
Exactly.
projects immediately into her mind, it should be fine. And she's like, I hate it when other creatures can do telepathy. And he's like, and you hear him be like, you can do telepathy too. It's not. Sulky
like,
little dragon.
Yeah.
But we will leave the hatching of the egg to next session.
Ooh.
I message my mum. I message
You
Rosanna.
message Rosanna, yes. Okay, what do you say to Rosanna? Briefly. Happy birth.
Happy birth.
Yes.
Kitto had weird dream.
Okay, yeah.
Do gods normally tell you things in dreams? Hope everything's okay. Love you very much. Mwah, mwah.
You get a second later, and then Kitto had a weird dream. Yes is the answer to that question. It's unusual, but not unheard of. So, yes is the answer from Rosanna. Yeah. Okay. I do know you want to talk to Karnatha, and I will do that when we also get Hitto's hair chopped.
Kitto.
But I'm gonna
Poncho.
do the combat. I'm gonna do the combat first because that can happen.
Yeah.
Yes, that will also happen. It's okay. That's fine. Those things will happen, but we're gonna do the combat now. So it's about. Otherwise, we won't do it.
Yeah, that's true.
Because it's like, yeah, you know, it shouldn't take that long. It's a fine combat. It's
Combat.
you rolled 1. Right? You rolled a 1.
Yes, I did roll one.
Okay. So it's you're coasting over the Stygian forest in the middle of it's like right at the point of sunset, at the point of like when the sky turns to orange and glowing, and you're on top of deck doing your usual things. It's, you know, mid September. It's fine, and there's a moment when the sun hits like the edge of the ship in a brilliant, like, bright light, and it turns everything to the beautiful gold that happens in the evening. Everybody make me a perception check.
Let's see.
10.
Not
20.
great. Okay, good.
Not awful.
8.
But only because of my +9.
Yeah.
So what do we get? 10,
15.
15, dirty 20. Okay, with a dirty 20, you see, and it's really difficult to make out because this thing is like apparently like very, very, it's very, very well merged with the sun. But there is a creature that is flying directly at the ship, and you're like, huh, it's a bird, you know, nice bird. And then you're like, wait a second, that's a fucking really large bird! Oh my god! Like, this thing is like about the size of the ship.
Yes.
That's a really-
Kitto, as soon as he spots this, will be like, there seems to be a fucking bird over there. That's not right.
That's not a boulder. That's a
Cacula,
rock.
Cacula, keep with it.
No, it's not that. I like your vibe. It's not
Big
that.
bird.
It's a pigeon.
You do notice this thing. And it's really
Is this big bird vaccinated? That is the question. Thank you.
awful.
Oh god.
I've never seen anything like that before.
It is fucking huge. Like, it is the size of like most of the top of the deck. And you're like, oh my god, that is a big pal.
Is anyone else seemingly aware of this?
Yeah, as soon as you point it out, the others can make it out. It's just difficult to make out against the like brightness of the sky, without being able to see it first.
Mm.
But you are then able to see it. And this thing is coming towards you at a fearsome pace. It is also beautiful, absolutely gorgeous. This creature, it's huge, and the sunlight itself seems to set the creature alight, and its face almost owl-like, and its ears are tufted, and you're like, wow, that's beautiful. And then you're like, oh shit, it's gonna eat us. And this creature comes screaming in at you, and I need everybody to roll me initiative.
Initiative, wow.
You don't.
You're gonna lose us.
Oh, that looks lovely. That's an owl.
Yeah, you're gonna lose
I
me.
need to use the roll 20.
That's very fun. Can I have everybody place themselves on the ship, please?
Oh wait, if it's just me on call, I'm going to turn my camera off as well, unless people really want to look at my face.
No, it's fine. Go ahead.
You can look at my face. Hello.
I like looking at your face.
It's my face.
I am eternally faceless.
Wait, can I'll be like slightly, because I was like seeing it, so I'll put myself there.
It's okay, I hadn't even got my character sheet open on Roll20 because I haven't used it all session.
What is Kitto standing on?
Oh, a trapdoor?
It's like a closing seal to the stairs down.
Okay, so I can stand on it.
Yeah.
Cool. Because he yelled out Cacula, so Cacula will be standing next to him.
Hathor, why are you not full hit points? Get at full hit points.
Sorry, I haven't been on my character sheet.
No, it's fine. I'm just like, oh my god, you're only at 17. You should not be
It's
at
always
17.
so alarming. Yay!
Yeah, crit.
It's
Hell yeah.
always so
Nice.
alarming to go from Claire to any other character. Because this girl has literally like 170 something hit points.
She
It
does
might even be
so many hit
179.
Yeah.
And Cacula has 76.
I mean, Cacula has a lot of hit points.
I'm like, that feels bad and wrong. Put them back.
Yep, so you've got Frostlion up at the top, behind his post. You also have... you actually have Opal in the crow's nest currently. So I'm going to put him over here, but he is in the crow's nest. So I'm going to put him over here. I will roll initiative for them, but unless, like, everybody else's is not above deck, and as soon as this thing is coming in, Frostline is like, below decks, everyone! And does not want people to be getting into trouble. But he obviously has to continue to fly a ship, so. And it would only draw attention to themselves if they came down. Cool, great, okay, so. Good initiatives. Frostline and Opal. Okay, day. And then also the initiative for the Sunbird. This is a good set of initiatives, pals. Drop. Give me the Sunbird. There it is. Not as good initiative for the Sunbird. 10 for the Sunbird. Okay. So. Sending top of the round. Sunbird will go before. Top of the round. Cacula. You're up. With a natural 20.
It's me. I'm going to take the archer.
And you're up.
Pow.
That's your action.
And I'm going to use my bonus to then... it's coming right at us, right?
It's coming straight
like,
for
it
you.
wants to eat us.
Yeah, it's a beautiful, beautiful creature, and you do feel sad about it, but also you're like, it hungry.
Okay.
It gonna crotch.
I am going to shoot my arrow then while shouting at it, just in case it can understand me through speech of beast and leaf, which I doubt. And say, I really don't want to shoot you. We are not food.
Okay. Roll your attack. That's definitely gonna hit. Yes. Good. 13 radiant damage. It screams back at you, and you get this sense that you're like, nah, it didn't fucking know what I said at all. It has no idea what's going on. It does unfortunately count as a monstrosity because it's that big.
Alas.
Does that end your turn?
It does.
Okay, we'll bring us up to Ezra with Kitto on deck.
Okie doke. I am going to. Let me have a quick little look. How far away is it?
I mean, it moves pretty fucking fast. So I'm going to say it is actually that. Like, it has a fly speed of 120 feet.
Mm-hmm.
It is mechanically as close as it is on the map, yes.
Okay, cool.
The thing is, this thing was pelting full dash action at you.
Yeah. Okay, cool. In that case, then, I am going to. Oh, you know what? Let's just cast Catapult at it. Strong start.
It is a strong start. That's a dex save, yes?
Yep. That's a dex save DC 18.
18, yeah, you have a pretty high dex save, don't you, these days?
Yeah, I had a fear he'd have a good dex.
I mean, yeah.
He's a bird.
It's not as good as its strength, but it has got a dex mod.
Fair.
Okay, DC 18. It won't make it. Roll the 7. So yeah.
Hey, nice.
That takes 11 damage. Yeah, and it just screams at you with this like. It is not happy. Okay, does that end your turn? You gonna move?
Yeah, I'm gonna move to here.
Mm-hmm.
Bring Damocles with me.
Okay.
Just kind of to try and shield Frostline a little bit.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, that's me done.
Kitto, you're up.
Kitto is going to come to here and he's gonna try and carefully stand on the side of the ship, on the railings. Can roll for not falling off if you like. Yeah,
you're an acrobatics check. Not a high DC because you have very good acrobatics, but make it anyway.
So bad news.
Oh god.
Okay, is that a natural 1?
Yeah, that's
Okay.
Ruth nodding.
Yeah, sorry, I'm nodding. Yeah.
You can use your reaction, but you can see Kitto's gonna fall. Your passive perception's high enough
I would like to use my reaction, please.
to grab him.
I also don't forget your lucky reroll.
Yeah, you still
Oh
have
fuck
luck.
yeah! No, I'm gonna use that. Yeah.
Okay,
You know what?
use your luck.
I know Cacula probably pick me up, but I feel like in character that would make the most sense.
Yeah, go for it. Use your luck.
To reroll that. Come on, you shitty little dice. That's a bloody 11.
That's fine. You're fine. DC 10. You're fine.
Cool.
Nice.
Yeah.
It's not elegant,
nothing happened.
but you're okay.
Cacula will still see you go and start reaching out for you.
Yeah. And then I engage the power of friendship.
Yeah.
You did. You engaged the power
I did. And I will necrotic shroud, please. And can I have a charisma saving throw?
from the bird. Yeah, it's not charismatic. Oh no, I lie. Actually, it is. It's more charismatic than it is dexterous. Oh fuck shit. Sorry, I threw the dice underneath the
I can't read them if they're under there.
No, I can't. That's not gonna make it. That's 11.
That fell. Yeah. So it cannot move towards.
Okay, it will have to stay there then.
Yes, and it has disadvantage on its next attacks, if it can see me, which it can.
Okay, fabulous. Okay, great. That's your action. Yep. Okay. Opal's turn. Opal is gonna run down the crow's nest because he's like, I do not wish to be in the crow's nest during this period. But it is going to take his whole movement to get down the crow's nest and end up here. So it's going to take his movement and his action to get off. Because he'll have to fall.
Crow's nest high up.
Yep. Not good when there's a big bird.
Mm-hmm.
So he's going to come down. Although he will take his bonus action and take out. He dual wields daggers. He takes out his daggers and he slashes one up his arm, and it goes and lightning goes firing up it. Give me a second to roll his d6. Okay, he takes 3 damage for that. Okay, so one of his daggers is up. It is the Sunbird's turn now.
Sunbird just rolled fire though.
It's like I can't get closer because I don't like it, so it just sort of screams at you, Kitto. And then it's gonna circle around away from you.
Good. Back off, bitch.
It doesn't like you. You're terrifying, and it can't get closer to you, so it's gonna go up here.
Oh shit! Sorry. Cacula can't also have a saving throw from you, bestie. Sorry.
Make me a charisma saving throw.
That's okay.
Sorry. You can carry on with your turn, Aleks. I just looked at the map and I was like, oh wait.
Okay, that's fine though. 18.
Okay, yeah, no, it's fine.
Oh wait, and it's a saving throw. So no.
More than 18.
No, good. I don't think you fine. It's gonna get to here. I'm gonna say him moving closer to Ezra does not count as moving closer to you.
That's fair.
So he's gonna fly around here and come in and try and get Ezra with his talons.
Okie doke.
Is it disadvantage?
They are, yes. I'm gonna roll them physically because it's just easier.
Huzzah.
So this one disadvantage. Those were 2 13s, so that's 22 to hit.
22 to hit.
Yes.
I am going to pop
Shield. Sensible? Yep. He goes boom, up. He's still got disadvantage on his second attack, so he's going to try again, but your shield is now making your AC insane. That was better, though. That's a 24 to hit.
Needs 26.
Fucking hell.
Ah!
You have too high an AC.
Wow.
Because he rolled a 15 on that. Like,
Ooh, nice.
but it just scrapes across and it just screams at you. And nothing happens. Okay, great. That ends his turn, which will bring us to Frost Lion. He's like, shit, fuck, big bird, and is gonna have to take his turn to try and continue to fly the ship. Unfortunately, this ship cannot outfly this bird. There is no outflying the bird because the ship moves at 60 foot per round.
Mm-hmm.
The bird moves at 120.
Mm-hmm.
So, without question, you cannot outfly this. Funnily enough, with all of these combats, I checked that the thing had at least an equal or greater than fly speed to the ship, because otherwise, you would just fly away. He rolls very well.
Bye.
He rolls very well at keeping the ship on a steady course, though. And he's like, oh, fuck, shit, fucking birds. And he's gonna cast. Nope, none of those. Want to cast that? He's gonna be like, Ezra, and he's gonna give you bardic inspiration. So you got a D6.
Thank you.
For a bit. Okay. That ends Frostlion's turn. Hathor, you are up, and then Cacula, you're on deck.
Okay. Okay. I'm gonna go 5, 10, 25, 30.
Mm-hmm.
And then I am gonna, for the first time, use the circlet.
Oh yeah! Quite exciting.
And I am gonna use pulse wave.
Great. Okay.
From
Yeah.
the circlet. So I'll just.
This is a thing that I have noticed, and I'm just going to say it now because I've remembered. You can't upcast anything if you're casting out of a magical item.
Yeah, that's fine.
That's fine. Just because you have it, and also Kitto has it, and like some of you have the ability to cast out of magical items. You can't upcast your spells. They just are at the level.
Yeah,
that's fine. Just so you're aware. Okay. Yeah. Great. It needs a con save. That's a 30-foot cone, so I'm gonna say with a 30-foot cone you can angle it away from Ez.
Yeah, I can angle it so it goes,
Not like Ezra. Yeah, good.
Thank
plan.
you.
Wolf, yeah, that way. Okay, what's its... Okay, admittedly, it has a very high con save.
Yeah.
And it rolled a crit, so yeah, that's like a 30 con save.
Yeah.
So it takes half damage, and it's not
Mhm.
pushed.
Ah, okay. That's fine.
But it still takes half of 19, so it still takes 10
Yeah.
damage. Force damage. And it screams at you unhappily. Does not appreciate you.
Yeah,
I
man.
never been make that sound.
It's a big bird. And it goes screaming. Cacula, you're up. There's her on
Hello.
deck.
I'm gonna try and polymorph it into a bluebird.
Okay, yeah. Great. Fabulous.
Fuck you, fly away!
Give me a second.
Bye.
Bye. That's a wisdom save, yes?
Yeah.
Unfortunately,
It must beat a 17.
it does. It
Aw.
exactly makes a 17.
Oh, okay.
It does have pretty high save in pretty much everything.
Okay.
It is proficient in basically all saving throws.
Alas.
And it makes a 17, so you cast and its form doesn't even shudder, and it turns its head like a full owl 180 to look at you and
I just want not to kill you! And then I'm gonna, as a bonus action, archer it again.
okay.
How many times do I gotta teach you this lesson,
Oh,
old man? Oh.
That is not gonna hit with a natural 1.
Non-times.
Yep. That does not hit. Okay, fabulous. That end your turn, Cacula. You staying there?
Yes.
Cool. Okay, that will bring us to Ezra with Kitto on deck.
Okay, I'm going to do something that will ensure that we remain flying. I'm going to cast Sanctuary on Frostline.
Very good. Very good.
Keep him up.
Excellent. Great.
That was a bonus action. So,
I'm just going to put a little thing on him to remember it's on him.
so since our
Big
morally deranged pigeon is...
Hey, leave him alone. He's an owl. He's a morally deranged owl.
Hey, if he left us alone, I'd leave him alone.
Good owl body.
Okay, the morally deranged owl is currently within clawing distance. Does that mean he's within melee distance for me?
Yeah.
Perfect. In that case, then I will get some attacks in because that was a good time. How's that?
Yeah, it only has 5-foot range. Like it has to be right up to you.
Fantastic. Okay. First attack. Womp.
I believe that misses. Yeah, it does.
Okay, I'm going to, for the first time ever, I'm going to use my
Your amulet.
my amulet.
Yeah. So you swing out with the saber, and you know that it's just gonna like graze it, and you're not gonna quite catch it. And you tap your amulet, and there's a thump as the time for a second slows, and you're just able to link it up just enough and cut into it.
Oh, nice.
There you go. You can't use it again until you've long rested, but very good.
That's hype. Okay, and
your saber is magical, right?
yes, yeah, that one's magical.
It's resistant to non-magical damage, but it's magical, so don't worry about it.
Ah, nice. I'm also going to use Arcane Jolt. So
okay, yeah, great. Go for it.
That is 46.
6? Yeah.
Yep, 46. Let me just move Ezra's sheet out of the way. There we are. Womp. Hey.
Right, yeah. 46. And that's force damage, yeah?
Yep.
Fabulous. Yep.
And second attack.
Go for it.
There we are.
That hit. Yes.
Nice.
Good hit. Okay.
And that's me done.
No bonus?
No boat. No, I can only do Arcane Jolt once.
Yeah, do you have a bonus action?
The Sanctuary was a bonus action.
Sanctuary was bonus. Yes, you're right. Yeah. Very good. Okay, cool.
It's okay. It's okay. That's me done.
Kitto, you're up.
Kitto is going to move.
Sorry.
Oh, sorry.
Oh, wait, no. Damocles can't because I used my bonus action. It's fine.
You use your bonus
It's
action
okay.
to concentrate.
Yeah. Apologies.
He's just going to move and bonus action dash potentially. Can I move through Damocles' space?
Yes, he's a small creature.
Goodbye, Damocles. And come over here and make a stabbing attack on.
Go for it. Stab the big boy.
I'd love to. Thank you. Nat 20!
Ah!
Huzzah!
So I nearly fell off the ship, but since then, it's all looking up. Do you want the necrotic separately? I assume not.
Nope. It's not resistant to necrotic damage.
Okay.
I'm about to wince at the number you give me. Because I love rogues, but boy, I hate that number.
That is. That's 41 damage.
Ooh. Yep.
No, it's not. It's not anything like that number at all. Sorry, that was a complete lie. That would have been my normal damage. So it's actually 25. It's actually
50.
It's 25, 50, 60, 66 damage.
Wow! I don't like that.
That's a number.
Mm-hmm. Oh boy! Yep. Good job. This boy's got shit tons of hit points.
Yeah, and then I'm going to step back.
Okay. You dashed, right, as a bonus?
Fancy footwork. I get if I make an attack, I can move away from it.
Yep, you're right. Go for it. Fabulous. Okay, and your turn?
Yes.
It is Opal's turn. He's gonna take his feline agility and double move, and he's gonna run straight across the battlefield. Just cycling his way up, because he can get 30, 60. Yeah, he can get there. And as he does so, he's gonna slash his other arm and take another hit and come up and he's gonna come up and come to there, and he's gonna take another d6 damage, please. Takes another 4, and he's gonna take swipes at the boy. Okay, Opal, give me your swipes. He would throw them, however, he unfortunately has the condition blinded, so he cannot throw things without taking disadvantage.
Doesn't have any little arms either.
Opal?
Oh, I thought you meant the bird.
No, Opal is stabbing things. He's gonna miss with an 11 though. Comes up, just swings, but it's too big and he can't.
Maybe he
can't
does
get the
really
angle
not have any little arms.
It's that he can't see out of one eye, which means depth perception's really hard. It's really difficult. But he does have 2 weapon fightings. Oh no, he uses bonus action to lay his thing up, so he's just gonna be like, shit. And that's his turn. It is now Big Boy's turn. Big Boy's gonna screech, and top of his turn, each creature within 5 foot of it takes 2d10 fire damage. So that would be Opal, and it would be Ezra. So.
Okay.
Let's get his guns out. There they are.
So how much? 11?
Give me a second. 16.
16. Cool.
You take 16 fire damage because it's
Very
just
good roll. Well done, Aleks.
Aye.
not fucking hot. Opal does not look happy about that. It is really hot. And it's gonna scream at you guys, and it's like there are too many of you, so it's gonna fucking move. It has the flyby ability, so as long as it's flying, you can't give it an advantage opportunity. So it's gonna fly down here, and instead it's gonna go for the nice tasty wizard and the nice tasty druid.
I'm very disgusting, actually.
It's coming for you.
No, you're a delight.
So I'm very disgusting, actually.
Do we get a tax opportunity or? Oh,
No,
never mind.
no,
I've just
we
seen
don't.
it. Yep, I've just read it. Sorry.
That is a
26 on Hathor and a 25 on Cacula.
Yeah,
misses.
that'll do it.
Does it miss? Does it really miss Hathor?
Yeah.
Let me work out how much damage that is. Lots. Yeah, no worries. Go for it. Okay. 5 plus 9 is 14 damage. So you take 14 piercing damage, Hathor.
Yeah.
And then you take another 6, 10, 15 fire damage. And you are grappled.
Oh.
It collapses you under its claws. And you're kind of hanging in one of its claws, and it's like takes the other talon to swipe at Cacula. Cacula, you take 19 slashing damage and 16 fire damage. You are not grappled because it can only grapple one creature at once.
Okay.
But it has Hathor in its claws.
But it's still on the ship.
Oh, it's flying above the ship.
Above the ship.
It's like it can't attack you with it unless it's within 5 foot of you.
Alright.
And currently you're all tasty morsels, and it wants another one, so it's not going anywhere yet. So that will end its turn. It is Frostlion's turn. Frostlion is like, fucking, oh god. And Frostlion is going to cast. Frostlion is actually going to hold his action. In case the bird decides to fly off. He's holding feather fall in case it drops you. So he's like, and he's like one hand on the ship's wheel, the other hand out, and you can see the piece of feather in his hand, like you know the spell, and you're like, oh thank God.
I also had it prepared today.
He always has it prepared. He's bard.
Nice.
So yeah, that's his turn.
He's bad. He's a bard who lives on a skyship.
He's a bard who lives on a skyship. Of course he knows that stuff. It's your turn, Hathor. You are grappled.
Oh no.
Yeah. I would like to attempt to try and break the grapple whilst I'm over the ship.
Yes, acrobatics or athletics check. DC 13.
Okay.
It's not too terrible.
We'll go with athletics.
Okay. Nope. Its talons are the size of you. And they are just wrapped all the way around your body, and you're wriggling, you're writhing, and there is no way you can get out of its grasp.
Okay, well, I don't know if this will work, but since that was
your action.
As my bonus action, I'll do Mantle of Flame.
Nice. Okay, drop Mantle of Flame for me.
It's fire damage.
Yeah, unfortunately, it is immune to fire damage because it's on.
But it was, even if it was resistant, it would be like, ow, this thing is
hot.
Yeah,
but it's like the same as it. It doesn't recognize that you're hot, unfortunately. You do look cool, though. It makes you feel better.
While I'm grappled and
you're grappled and pinned by a very large bird. But your hair flares, and for a second, like your eyes, when you're in your Mantle of Flame, you don't manage to hold your half-elf form, and your ears elongate into the full changeling, and your skin sallows out, and your hair grows longer and full of flame, and your eyes, instead of being the like grey that they usually would be, are like this glowing amber. So you look cool as shit. Unfortunately, doesn't seem to bother the sunbird at all. But good try. Unfortunately, this boy is immune to fire damage. But you now know that he's immune because you're now like, that did fucking shit. So you're now definitely aware that he is immune to this.
Yeah.
Nice.
Okay, that end your turn, Hathor?
Yes.
Okay, that will bring us back to the top of the round, and Cacula with Ezra on deck. Bless you.
Bless you. I know it might be another long shot,
Mm-hmm.
but I'm going to try and polymorph it again.
Go for it, yeah. Okay.
Because I can do it at least one more time. And it's going to be a bluebird, because a bluebird definitely could not.
That
have
was a
done
better
that
roll than the
or-
last one. That was a 16. So that's a 23.
So we're fine.
Yeah.
And then as a bonus, Hathor took a lot of damage, right?
Yeah.
About 30 points.
Yeah.
You can't multiple spell cast. Can't cast your spells in a round, baby.
Oh yeah, I forgot. Okay, I'm just gonna do my archer effect then.
Yep. Disadvantage because right next to you. I'm
Okay,
afraid that's a
that's
ranged
fine.
attack.
That makes sense. So it's better than not doing anything.
It's better than
for
not doing
bonus action.
anything. Yep. No, go for it. Absolutely. Just letting you know. Because you're right next to it.
Oops, no, that's advantage, you see, Bean.
I mean, that's still gonna hit. Hell yeah. 15 radiant damage. Nice. It does. Very good. Yeah. And
I'm gonna try and like aim it for the leg that is holding Hathor specifically.
I will let Hathor make another athletics check because I'm
So
feeling
it'll
nice.
make it like spasm.
Yeah.
hopefully.
Hathor, make me another athletics or acrobatics check to try and escape as
Put
Cacula
him
directly
down!
stabs into the
Bad bird! Bad!
Yeah.
Yay!
Like as Cacula like panics and tries to polymorph it, and it just nothing happens. This thing is clearly too strong, with like too wise for that. He then like pulls back the bow, and it hits, and you see the arrow, and you're like, okay, hold, and it hits into the talon that's wrapped around you, and as it does so, there's a little flinch, and it's just enough for you to force yourself out,
Yeah.
and you land with a thump on the deck next to Rope. Okay, excellent, brilliant work there. Okay, that will bring us to Ezra.
Okay. Can I just trying to work something out? Can I tell if this thing is going to be weaker to cold, or if it's just too hot that cold will not even bother it?
Ooh, roll me Arcana. Yeah, we'll go with that. Roll with Arcana.
Okay.
We'll find out.
'Cause I'm thinking of using not chill touch, the other one.
No, because that doesn't do cold damage. Okay, this creature is too big and too strong to have that kind of vulnerability.
Okay.
Cold will do nothing more to it than it would anything else. It won't it won't be resistant, but it's not going to be vulnerable.
Okay, cool. Bonus action, I will tell Damocles to attack.
Okay.
And I will move forward. Actually, I'll get here because I want Damocles to get here to support both of us.
Yeah, to defend Hathor. Very good.
Yeah.
Okay. Roll
okay.
Damocles' attack for me, please.
Yep. Yeah. Never mind. He doesn't know what a bird is.
Yeah, he misses completely. That's fine.
That's perfectly fine. And then my attacks. Whomp.
Yep.
Hey.
That hit. You take 10 fire damage from stabbing it because it's really fucking hot now.
Okay.
And you like drive the saber in, and you're like, fuck, shit, and the saber is boiling bright red.
Damn. If I have absorb elements here, but it will be useless against it.
No, yeah, but you still would only take half fire damage, so it's up to you.
True. And it saves you for the next full minute. Next round. Okay. Okay. You know what?
Free concentration.
This tracks. Yeah, I'll do that.
It's a round. Absorb elements is a round, so you're okay. It's not concentration.
Yeah. No problem.
Okay.
So it's doing.
So you negate that. You take 5.
Cool. How much was it normally? 10.
It was 10. So you take 5. Okay. Next hit.
I'm going to use my 1 per action on Arcane Jolt.
Yep.
So 46.
Yep. Good damage.
And second attack.
Go for it.
Whomp.
That misses.
Down. Okay.
You swipe and just goes wide. Remember, you still have Cacula's luck if you want it.
Oh, I've also got Cacula's luck and Frost Lion's inspiration.
Inspiration, yeah, you can use Bardic Inspiration if you want. Add your D6 Inspiration line. That's enough to hit it. AC 17.
Hey, nice.
So
yep.
You
7 damage.
Get off, so you take 7 damage, and you take in return
5? Yeah.
No, because it's 2d10, so I have to roll it, and then I'm currently halving. You take 7 damage.
Okay, cool.
Okay, great. Does that end your turn, Ezra?
Yes, it does. I'll move Damocles there. Yep.
Okay, great. Kitto, you're up.
I am muted is what I am.
Okay.
I am going to again move, and I'm going to move away after this attack. So bonus action dash at some point will occur. I will stand here and I will try and take a stab at him again.
Go for it.
So that's a 26 to hit.
That hits, yes. And you take 12 fire damage from that.
I can understand why you would think that. And I do. Okay. 6, 11, 12, 13, 14, 26, 36, 42 damage.
Jesus Christ, I hate rogues sometimes. Yeah, fuck me. It is looking bloodied.
You just gave me a better weapon as well.
I know. It is
And
bloodied.
I'll stand here.
I did. Okay, yeah, cool. It is Opal's turn. Opal is like, ow, this hurt a lot. But he's gonna run to here, and he's gonna try and take a swipe with his dagger. Come on, buddy. That's gonna hit. Yeah. He slashes at it. Does a good, nice, good chunk of damage on that. And then takes how much? Okay, he takes 9 fire damage from that, and like pulls back cursing. He's gonna take his bonus action to do second wind rather than to attack again, because otherwise he's gonna die. That would be a
Get out of here, boy!
Look, he's
Yeah.
his best just because he's only a level 5 character. Okay, 6. He gets 9 hit points back for that. He is. He can't do that. That's fine. Yep. Okay. That will bring us to. Next up is the Sunbird. So, Hathor, Damocles, Ezra, Cacula, and Opal all take 2 fire damage because I rolled 2 ones on 2 10s. Well, good time for it to only be 2, I guess. And the Sunbird is like, well, there's a lot of people here now.
DM.
Yes.
I've still got absorb elements up. Does that count?
Yes, you do. So you take 1 fire damage.
Yes.
Take care of the pennies. The pounds will take care of themselves.
Exactly.
And now it's gonna try and eat you.
Fuck.
It's gonna make an attack on you, Ezra. That was a crit.
Fuck.
Bye, Ezra.
Yeah. That's a crit. That's a 20. So let's start with this. 7 doubled is 14 plus 9 is 25 slashing damage.
29 was it?
25.
25.
Thank you.
23? Isn't that 23, love? 14 plus 9.
Yes, sorry, 23 slashing damage.
Aye.
Sorry, I can't. That's just I can't do math.
It's okay. It's all right.
So that's 6. I'm not gonna double the dice for the fire because you have absorb elements up.
Yep.
So that's 6. 15 fire damage.
Put me down.
Down.
Yep.
And you watch as the bird swings around and grabs Ezra, and Ezra goes limp, just completely limp in its grasp. And then it's going to try and take a swipe of its tasty little wizard again.
No!
Tasty little wizard.
He's disgusting.
Tasty little wizard,
He's
boy!
not good for eating.
That's a 19 to hit.
Yeah.
Okay.
Damocles goes down as well, doesn't he? I believe.
Yeah, as you hit Damocles and stops moving.
Shit.
I forgot to roll my
You can roll it now.
thing.
Roll your will and well.
6, 15 piercing damage. And then 16 fire.
Oh dear.
Whoa. You're still up. Yep. Frostlion is a sanctuary. You are still up. Okay. That, you know what? It's got flyby, and it has an unconscious Ezra. It's gonna go.
Okay.
With that, it's still hungry, so it's not gonna go 120 foot, but it is gonna grab Ezra, and it's gonna fly off down to this end of the ship.
I'll see you all at McKennia.
So you're coming too, buddy. And it flies around.
Sorry, that got me.
Flies around the front of the ship. Okay, that ends the Sunbird's turn. It is now Frostlion. Seeing this, he goes, and he goes, Opal, take the wheel. And he runs and goes full pelt to here. And he's going to use his action to cast. Nope, sorry, it's a bonus action to cast Mass Healing Word. Because Bard. Everybody gets, including you, Ezra.
Hey.
It was going to get you. 3. What's his charisma modifier? 4. Everybody gets 7 hit points.
Yay!
Nice.
As he just hums very dramatically. It's like fucking, and you all get 7. And he's like, shit. Okay, fine. That includes you, Hathor. You also get 7.
Yay.
And you too, Kitto, I guess. Literally everyone. Yep, everyone gets it. And then he's gonna how far did he move? Can he move to get to a good position for doing that? That's 25, so he can get here. He's gonna step forward. Let me check the range on that spell. Hello, range. What is your range? Okay, he might be able to do it. No, just out of the range. He curses because he can't do anything else because you're just out of his range for anything useful. And that ends his turn. Which will bring us to a Hathor.
Yeah. Can I ask how rough the bird's looking?
It's bloodied.
Bloody.
Yeah.
So hard.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, I don't think there's enough for that. So I'll do the bigger one.
Mhm.
That's not gonna be. God, I hope this works. If it doesn't, we're in fucked. Cool. I will go bonk, bonk, bonk next to Frostlion and be like, when I do this, catch him. If it works, and I will try and cast banishment.
Oh, very nice. Great.
The bird.
Okay. That's a
It's a charisma
saving throw. I'm afraid it does still have charisma saving throw abilities.
Yeah.
That's gonna succeed. 12 plus 7 is 19.
Yeah, just
Sorry.
one higher.
Sorry. It has like a basically all saving throw apart from intelligence, I'm afraid.
It's okay because I just watched you fail to throw a Pringle in your mouth.
Leave me alone. I'm trying to eat a Pringle.
But it's okay.
Yeah.
Feel better about
It
life.
does make me feel better.
You throw your hand out and you
Nice.
reach for the arcane energy, and you're not quite. It's just not quite there for you.
Yeah.
Okay. Top of the order, Cacula.
Hello.
There's on deck.
This is a bit of a concerning situation, really, isn't it?
Just a bit.
Ezra is no longer over the ship.
I am going to switch forms.
Yep.
To the chalice.
Yep.
And then I am going to cast. Opal's still looking very terrible, yes?
No, Opal's at half, but he's also been told to stop playing around and go and
Hide.
drive the ship. Plus,
Oh.
Frostline actually functions as the combatant who has casting abilities. So,
Solid. Okay, in that
it's
case,
up to you.
I am.
Hathor's
going...
looking really bad, as is Ezra.
Okay. Is Hathor near me?
Next to you.
Is Ezra conscious?
Ezra's conscious just.
Right.
Yeah.
I'm
He's on
gonna
7.
reach out hand, cast Cure Wounds at second level on Hathor. Oh, wait, do I have third level left? Yeah, I got loads of third levels. You can have a third level.
Third level,
That's for you. Oh, well, it wasn't very sexy.
not a good roll, but still.
And then
Healing.
this is for Ezra.
Yep. Okay, Ezra, you get 15. Hathor, you get
Thank you.
11?
11. Yeah.
Thank you.
That's gonna get a nice even 20. Yay.
That was
That's
really
your
good.
Main action, bonus and movement.
Okay, so I am going to run here, and I am going to. No, I'll keep it on for now.
I don't think you can switch multiple times in a turn, dear.
Yeah, I mean, yes, that was one of my thoughts, but the other thought is also I will keep my Star form up for now.
That's okay. Yeah. I don't think you can switch from Chalice and back again, because otherwise that would be really fucking broken, and I'm going to say you can't.
It doesn't specify that I can't, but I was like, surely not.
You can't. You cannot. Because otherwise you would just like
That would
do
be
things and then
insane.
just become the archer all the time, and it would be fucking pointless. Yeah, no. Okay. That ends your turn. It brings us to Ezra with Kitto on deck.
Okay, DM, I have a question.
Yes.
So, I have lightning lure, right? Which technically, I will pop in the chat. Okay. So, this means that I technically need to succeed on strength saving. Bollocks.
It has to be a creature. So unless you're lashing yourself to Cacula.
Oh no, I'm lashing at the creature.
Right.
Because I don't want to pull Cacula off the ship.
Okay.
Basically, what I was wanting to do.
Grip.
Huh?
You want to pull yourself out of its grip.
I was going to try, because I can't grab onto the ship because it needs to be a creature. I was going to try and grab onto its wing to try and pull the wing to make it kind of
Lift.
angle itself more towards this way.
Okay.
Like, instead of just going for the head or something, I want to try and grab it.
Okay.
Yeah.
Make me a straight intelligence check.
Like, would this
Bird
work?
mechanics.
How does the
focus
bird
where
work?
you're going with it. Like you use intelligence to cast. No.
Mm.
There is no way you can, from where you are underneath it, there is no way you can position yourself together.
Shit. Okay.
But you haven't used the action.
Okay,
because
cool.
You thought about it and you were like, this cantrip is not accurate enough to be assured I can do that.
Yeah. Okay, that's no problem. Well, it is still a problem. I'm floating up there, but at least I've got stuff I can do.
Yeah, but you can
okay.
still get your full action and bonus.
Okay, I don't want to stab it because I'll fall.
It's bloodied, but it had a lot of hit points. You're unlikely to kill it.
Okay, that's fine.
Like, it looks unhappy, but it does not look like it's about to fall over.
If you fall, there's two people with
Also,
feather
there's two people
fall.
with feather fall staring at you.
Okay, that's great. In that case, then, yeah, I will go for it. I'll just whack it. Whack it hard. So first one. Fuck.
You can't get the angle to get your saber out of its sheath because of the way you are grappled. It's very difficult for you to move.
And second one.
Yeah,
Damn it.
you just can't. The way it's got its claws clamped around you has completely cut off access between your arm and your saber, and you just can't reach it.
Cool. As my bonus action, I will basically shout, "Damocles, stay!" Because I told him to attack, so he will yeet off the ship to
He would
try and
run
get it.
Yeah. No. Okay. Yeah. Damocles can hear you. He will reluctantly stay. Like
Okay.
you can see him out of the corner of his eye, and he's vibrating. He's like, nah! But you give him an order, and he obeys.
Okay, good. That's me done. I'm off to Neverland. Let's go.
Kitto, you're up.
Kitto is going to fucking pelt it down the ship,
Yep.
as one does, and then I think it's a long shot, but I think the most useful thing I could do is cast blindness on it.
That's a good try. Yeah.
Um,
Okay, great. That's a con save, right?
It is, yes. Because then at least its direction would be potentially randomized slightly.
Okay. What's your DC?
15.
Okay. You got really unlucky and it rolled a 5 and it has a +10 con modifier.
That's okay. That's okay. Yes.
Super high con for this boy.
Yeah, no, that's very fair. I think that is everything I can do because that's my bonus move as well. So.
Bonus move as well. Yep. Okay. At the end of your turn, Opal is gonna reluctantly obey his captain and run off to steer the ship. I do believe he has proficiencies in. Yeah, he has proficiencies in steering a ship, so he's gonna do that. He's not happy about it, but he's doing it. Okay. It will now bring us to the Sunbird's turn. At the top of its turn, Ezra, you are definitely within 5 foot of it. You take 12 points of fire damage. Because it's real fucking hot.
Okay, absorb element.
Okay, so you take 6 points of fire damage. Don't forget to mark off those spell slots.
Yep, thank you.
There's a tasty little rogue there now. So it's going to come
Quite
swinging
tasty.
round. Zoom. Ezra, you're still with it because
Wow.
it still has.
What if we got picked up by the Sunbird and we were both boys?
Unless.
Whoa.
Not impose disadvantage, but you can impose a negative on it, right? It's a bane.
Not disadvantage. Like a disadvantage, but not mechanical disadvantage.
Right, okay, yes. Yes, you can give it bane.
I was like, oh shit, how are you doing that? No.
You don't.
I minus a d6 from its roll.
Okay. Yeah, cool. It's gonna make 2 attacks on Kitto.
Yeah.
First attack.
Can I have a d6 off of one of them?
It's 14 plus 9. 23 to hit.
Yeah, it can
Will hit.
off of that. Take 5 off of that.
We'll still hit.
18 to hit, yeah, we'll still hit Kitto.
Oh, damn.
Sorry.
Worth a shot.
Thank you, I appreciate it.
Oh, that's nearly max. Oh, that is max damage. 12 plus 9 is 21 slashing.
Yep.
Stop blowing
Then-
holes in my friends.
Then it's 16 fire damage on top.
Nice. Oh wait, no, sorry, can I halve the first? Can I halve
You
all
can-
of it?
You can uncanny dodge halves all the attack. Yeah.
So sorry, what was the first part was
21, 16, so that's 37 halved.
37 halved, which is 18.
Yep. Okay. It's gonna come for you again though.
Sorry, can you let me do maths a moment?
Yeah, of course. You know, you click on the roll 20.
I know I need to do that, but I'd already picked it out to type on. So sorry, next attack, yes.
Yeah. 17 plus 9 is definitely gonna hit you.
Yes, it will.
That's worse damage though, so good job you halved that one. 13 slashing.
Mhm.
And still worse damage on the fire as well. 10 fire.
Okay. Got loads of hit points.
You guys, it's still got flyby and it's still got its tasty prize, so it's gonna go over here with Ezra now. Yeet. That will end its turn and bring us to Frostlion. Frostlion's like, fucking Stay the fuck still. No. And bonus action is going to give you, Ezra, a healing word.
Thank you.
Which is 5.
Thank you.
5 hit points. And then he's going to run up and you see Frostline do something that you have never seen him do before. You know that he has this ability. He's a dragonborn. Of course he has this ability. But he roars and his whole face elongates and billows outwards. Luckily it won't hit you, Ezra, because you're too far back and he's only got a 15-foot cone.
Oh, thank God.
You're not going to get hit by the cold damage. But it will hit the bird, and you just watch as he breathes icicles flaring out at it. But yeah, it's only a 15-foot cone. Is dragonborn breath weapon, so you're alright. Don't worry about it. It's also only a 12 DC, because dragonborns. So it's probably going to make that unless it rolls a natural 1, which it doesn't, so it takes 4 cold damage. But still, damage is damage. And mainly he wanted to make sure he gave you some hit points. So that ends his turn. Hathor, you're up. With Cacula on deck.
He's still looking.
He's looking real bad. He doesn't have an ability to heal himself.
He's looking real bad.
Yeah.
Okay.
Like quarter hit points.
I'm gonna try. I don't know if it'll work. Sleep.
It's not that bad.
It's not that bad.
Will you drop the spell description for me though?
Yes. It's.
I think you can click to see it, Alex,
Okay, can I do that?
in the chat. Oh wait, no, that didn't work.
I can though. Creatures within 20 foot of range. How many hit points are you on, Ez?
Oh shit.
No, you're just under.
Yeah, I'm on 21.
He's on 21, so you almost knock Ezra out cold, but you don't. You don't quite.
Yeah.
Unfortunately, because it is grappling Ezra, it would have also affected Ezra.
Yeah.
But you don't quite because you didn't roll high enough to knock him out.
Yeah.
But it was a good attempt. Unfortunately, it has more hit points than that currently.
Because it works from the creature. Oh, it starts with the creature that has the
lowest hit points.
Yeah.
So it would have knocked Ezra
always
first.
Start with Ezra. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Then that's fine. I won't bother doing that.
Just,
Oh shit.
it's a bit of a weird one.
It's okay, I have a plan.
But hey, you use the sorcerer slot.
I have a plan as well. It's really stupid.
Okay. Anything else, Hathor? Bonus action.
I don't have anything for that.
Cool. Okay. You staying there?
Yeah.
Great. Okay. That brings us to.
Okay, I'm gonna run over to the side of the ship.
Mhm.
Oh, that's to the side. Okay, that's too much to the side.
No,
Okay,
that's fine.
there we
That counts in your.
Oh, okay,
your
good.
Yeah, you're fine.
go. I'm gonna yell out to Ezra, Ez, brace yourself! I'm gonna throw my hand out and I'm gonna polymorph Ez into a giant eagle.
What?
Ezra, are you resisting?
I'm going to put my complete and utter trust into Cacula because I don't know what's coming next. But I'm not going to resist it.
Turn into a giant eagle.
Oh, fuck.
Unfortunately, a giant eagle, I believe, is still only a large creature.
But he can fly now.
You can fly now. You are still grappled though.
Okay.
Because unfortunately, it wouldn't. Okay, I'm gonna make it make a strength check.
Because it would be a hell of a surprise.
It would be a hell of a surprise. I'm gonna make a strength
His
check.
physicality immediately changes, and he does get bigger.
You guess. So I'm gonna make a strength check.
I'm trying to put the giant eagle stats in the chat, but I don't know how. So
It's fine. Moons, can you pull up giant eagle stats?
yeah,
Yep.
you know the little like eye on the Roll20 thing. It's on the Roll20 like
is.
compendium, so you can just click on there and search it, and you can find it there.
It rolled
You have like 26 hit points or something, and then you go back into being Ezra.
It rolled a 15 on its strength check. So, as a giant eagle, can I have a opposed strength check, please, Ezra?
Is it CR1?
Yes,
AC 13?
That's the one. Yeah.
Cool.
Can you roll me a strength check, please?
Yes. It's a D20 plus 3, so 16.
You it doesn't manage to hold on because it rolled a 15.
Hey.
It can't work out how you are there.
It's like,
What the fuck? So you are currently no
Same,
longer
buddy.
grappled.
Yeah. Oh,
Mhm.
and by the way, Moons, you still understand common.
Okay.
Giant
Yeah.
eagles understand common,
You're intelligent enough to know what's going on.
which is part of why I picked it. So you still understand what we're
Fantastic.
saying to you.
Absolute big brain play. Nice one.
They're pretty clever. They're pretty clever boys. That was fucking brilliant, Cacula. Anything else?
Yeah, goddamn.
No.
Great, cool. I believe that's Ezra the Giant Eagle then. Yeah, your turn, Ezra the Giant Eagle.
Ezra the Moon Bear.
How did I get here?
To the end. So would I be like here now if it's
No,
not
you're
grabbed
still
me?
underneath it,
Okay, cool.
but you can fly.
Okay. In that case, then I should probably try. I'm using the eagle's hit points now, correct?
You have the eagle's hit points on top of your own. Yeah, when you run out of eagle's hit points, you're you again.
Yeah, so it was like both
Fantastic.
a little bit of healing, and you can fly now.
Fantastic. That's really nice. Thank you. Okay, I'm going to. I'm going to do multi-attack on it, actually.
Yeah, go for it. Roll to attack.
So one with the beak, one with talons.
Yep.
Both are +5 to hit. So
Okay.
I'll just.
Just roll the d20s and I'll tell you if they hit.
18?
Yeah, that hits.
Okay, nice. That is 1d6 +3.
Okay.
So
Nice,
8.
good damage. 8 damage. Yep.
And then the second one, same thing. This is one I kind of really want to hit, actually.
That's on the hip.
Never
Sorry.
mind. No, that's fine. And then I am going to attempt to fly back over the ship
Okay.
to kind of land on it.
Okay. Where are you going? Show me.
About here.
Okay. It's gonna make attack opportunity on you.
Yep.
So let's see. That was really low roll though.
AC 13 as a giant eagle.
12 to hit.
Ooh.
It rolled a 3, so you feel the claws scrape your back, but you are faster than you've been before, and you manage to duck underneath them and get out of the way.
Nice. I kind of like land on the deck and just kind of be like,
Although you did hit it, so you do take 8 points of fire damage.
Yep. No bother.
Currently, Ezra is sat next to Hathor.
Yeah.
Like,
Remember, that's not you, Ezra. That's the eagle's hit points.
Yep. Oh shit. Yes.
You took the hit points off yourself. You still have 21. The eagle has less hit points now.
Eagle you. Also,
Yep.
I love that Ezra can literally fly now, but because he does, he's so used to he's like, I need to go back to the ship because that's where it's safe.
Yeah.
He's just got to sat down on the ship.
Kitto, it
it's-
is your turn.
I will. I'll come stand here and I will hold a rapier attack in case it comes in range on its turn. That's okay.
Good. Yep, fabulous. Hold your attack.
Cool.
That will bring us to Opal, who's going to continue to try and fly a ship, which he can do because he's proficient, so I'm not going to make him roll. That's fine. And then it's his turn. He's like, my tasty snack has gone! So he's going
And
to come
changed.
Yes, you can. I will tell you. I say you can tell it to fuck off in bird speech, and it fucking screeches right back at you. I'm gonna eat you. So you know, it is quite threatening. It's like my tasty snack. Coming for some more tasty snacks. Your attack goes off, Kitto.
Yes. That's a 24 to hit.
Hits, roll damage.
And that is 6, 10, 20, 24, 26, 36, 42 damage.
Nice.
I will always roll the same damage. Like everything adds up to 42.
It's really fucking rough, but it's not quite dead yet.
Yep.
now I can put it to sleep.
It's really, really rough at this point. It is going to start to make some attacks. You know what? Let's do this.
/R1D3. Roll 20. Munchy
Three.
Cacula time.
Roll.
I mean, it has multi-attack, right? So sharing is caring.
Went down the wrong way.
Okay, baby. It's gonna miss you though, because it rolled a 2, so that's,
There it
that's
is.
an 11 to hit. So it misses
Back
you.
off.
Fuck off! So instead,
That would hit Hathor.
it's gonna try and munch Kitto instead.
Yum.
Delicious. That's not that high. That's a 17 to hit.
Is my AC.
Oh, you get your AC.
Eat away.
Okay.
I'll uncanny dodge it though.
Yeah, that's fine. Also, I forgot to roll your fire damage for stabbing it. Okay, you take 3 fire damage from stabbing it.
So I take 3 damage from stabbing it. Yep. Okay.
Yep. 18. Okay, I'm gonna total it all up and then I'll tell you what you take.
Okay.
18. 28. 32. 35. Half of 35.
Is 17.
17 damage. So you take 17 damage, and you are grappled.
Oh dear.
He's like, another boy, delicious. And he grabs you, and yeah, okay. This is really mean of me, but it would do it. It goes.
Yeah, that's valid.
In the other direction.
Yep, sounds
With
fair.
Kitto in hand.
Oh,
That's
fuck.
valid.
Because
steal him.
very low hit points, and you are quite good. So it's gone. It makes it 110 foot because it had to move up. So it's 110 foot from you right now.
I have a bad plan. Does that count?
With Kitto in
Right.
hand.
I've also got a bad plan.
That will bring
I
us
have
to
a good plan.
Frost Lion.
I don't have enough speed to get there. Fuck.
Yeah, it moves very fast. Frost Lion is fucking panicking. He doesn't. Does he have anything he can do? Does he have anything he can do?
Can he like haste or anything?
No, not his sort. Not his vibe. Like all of his spells are either about healing his group or illusoring the ship to not be attacked. The only thing he has of any benefit is Featherfall. He's gonna full pelt, which means he needs to roll a con save to dash because he's got a limp.
Can I talk to him first?
He's running past you, but go.
Okay. Frost Lion, I'm going to turn into a giant bird. If you get on my back, you can featherfall him.
He stops right next to you and goes, "Then move." And yeah, he's stopped. Hathor, you're up.
I was gonna just dimension door piece my way out of there, like on to the claw.
You can do that if you'd like. Do you still have a turn?
Yeah.
You're up. But you did hear what Cacula said, so it's up to you.
Mm-hmm.
Here's your turn next turn. Would Hathor change his mind having heard what Cacula said?
Yes, he go. I can dimension door get him, or you go.
Do you really want to try getting those claws?
All I have to do is grab him and recast again, even if we're falling.
Okay, try it.
Dimension door.
So I will dimension door because I haven't been in those claws.
You do, yeah. I'm not gonna. And there's a and you appear next to Kitto.
It's not my first time in these claws.
Hi!
Just stood on the claw. He's just like, boom, boom.
I am holding on to
Yep,
the fucking thing.
Yep. Okay, that's your action. Anything else?
I'm just gonna turn to Kitto and say,
This
You'll have to hold my hand while I recast.
this thing looks really, really horrible. Like it's bleeding and it's really bad.
It's all so fucking off.
It is also running. Cacula,
Hello.
you're up.
I'm gonna do what I said I was gonna do.
Yeah, sensible. Have a backup.
Then if we fall off.
Yeah.
Yep.
I'm gonna wild shape into a giant eagle.
Yep.
I am going to pause just long enough for Frost Lion to use his held movement.
Held
to get
action
onto
to
my
grab you.
back.
Yeah, he's fine. was doing held
And
action.
then I'm going to fly. Whee!
How far can you fly as a giant eagle?
I think, hang on, I've got it up. Let me double check. 80 feet.
Okay.
So I'm going to use my action to dash.
You can't use your action to bow him off. No, you use your action to wild shape.
Oh, yeah.
You're not
Gabriel, come bring your icon onto my bird. Come join.
Oh, yes. I had to put
My token. Come.
I'm going.
Hi!
Bird.
So it's
There you
120 feet away.
It's 110 foot from where you were.
Okay.
So you can close it to 30 foot.
That's not so bad.
That's
fine.
enough. It's enough for featherfall, basically.
I'm going to get as close as I can in the time.
Unless it moves again.
Unless it moves again. Well, we'll see what happens, won't we?
And then I can use a dash then, because all I need to do is get underneath it.
Yeah.
And then they can just let go of or get out of the claws and I can catch them.
Ezra, what are you doing?
Okay, I'm going to try and book it as fast as I can.
You can
Towards
dash
us.
for 160 foot, right?
Yes.
Okay, so how far were you away from them when they left? You can make it. You can line up.
Cool. I'm gonna
Get alongside.
alongside. Can I try and use the extra speed to kind of get in front of it as like a kind of blocking it sort of thing, making it do a turn?
Yeah, you've
Just
got.
kind of like a hey bitch, like.
Yeah, you've got. You could get just in front of it, but it.
Just
you're right in
spook
front
it.
of it.
Yeah.
Yeah, Kitto, it's your turn. This creature is falling apart at the sea.
So is
And
going
Hathor is stood next to you.
Can I get out of its? Oh no. Okay, what I would like to do, and then you tell me like what and how to do this.
Mhm.
Is I would like to grab Hathor's hand
Okay.
and
not an action.
then try and stab it.
You can do that. Yep.
I didn't know I could roll if they get pulled up.
No, grabbing Hathor's hand would be an object interaction.
No, I meant the attack.
Oh yeah, you can make an attack
Kitto
against it.
treated me like an object.
Yeah, Hathor's my favorite little fuck toy.
Please never speak again.
I hate that.
Okay, that's 21 to hit.
That does hit.
Fuck toy.
6, 12, 18, 21, 22, 29, 39, 45 damages.
Okay. Great news. That was incredible overkill because it had 1 hit point.
Hey.
Terrible news. For everybody else. You're all within
Nice.
30 foot of it.
Oh no.
I am at 30. I am 30 foot away from it.
That doesn't
Oh dear, I'm so sorry. I mean, I didn't know this would happen.
It explodes.
It's
Yeah.
probably not like 10
Nice.
foot back, 5 foot
No,
back
you're
away
not-
from being
you're not
by
big
30
enough
feet
for
on my
that.
back.
Down. You're not big enough for that. It's a gargantuan creature. It. Boom,
Oh,
and
it's
there's
dex save. Thank God it's a dex save, or I'd be fucking dead.
an explosion of energy. I need everybody to make me a dexterity saving throw.
I might be dead.
We'll find out, won't we?
I'm keeping very a good hold of Hathor's hand.
Ezra and Cacula, remember you're making that dex save with the stats of the bird, although Cacula, you still have your bonus, so you still add +2.
I still got my reroll.
You still have rerolls.
I
So-
failed it though, but I do
I'm
have it.
gonna try it.
Made it.
Well, no, because that's not an intellectual stat.
12d6. Fucking hell.
That's how your cloak works.
Oh, so I still get an extra plus.
You get an extra +2 on top of
Well,
whatever
it
your
doesn't-
stat is.
All of that doesn't actually matter.
Mhm.
Oh wait, no, it does, because that would be a 23 instead.
Yes.
No, 22 instead.
Okay, so 22. So you succeed. Hathor, you succeed. Ezra, you succeed.
Yep.
Frost Lion. What's his dex? Oh god, his dex is bad, isn't it? I forgot his dex was really bad. Yeah, he has a negative. He has a 0 dex. He's gonna use that fucking reroll. And it doesn't help him. He fails. Kitto, what did you get?
I failed, but I have it anyway.
You have it anyway, because you're you. Okay, I'm not going to roll 12d6 manually, because fuck that shit.
Low rolls, guys. Low rolls.
12d6. Shut it. I have really good news, guys.
Okay.
Frostline's not unconscious.
Yeah.
Which
And
means
neither am I.
Hey.
so everybody halves that. Apart from Frostline, who takes it full.
So that's 18.
Although, I believe that is more hit points than giant eagles have.
26 for giant eagles.
More hit points than giant eagles.
But you're alive, but you're falling.
So 26. So negate 26 off the 37 because you don't take that, and you take the rest of it.
So 20.
Even with my dex save.
You're on 10?
Right? Half,
27.
so half of it is
37.
what? Half of it. Well,
Yeah.
it's
Half of
still
37.
half of 37.
80.
So I take 11 damage.
Yeah, Ezra, you were already down to Ezra. You drop.
Yeah, so hang on, I'm on 21 health now, so I'm on 10 hit points as Ezra and out of bird.
Okay, Ezra is falling. Kit, you're still up as a bird.
Yeah, I'm still birdie.
Cacula and Kitto, Ezra, and Hathor are all falling on very few hit points. Frostline is on very few hit points, but you are all within 60 foot of him. So he goes, "No!" and throws a feather off Cacula's back.
Yeah.
And you hot.
Me and Kitto
Still holding hands.
Yes, we are still holding hands.
Wait,
Oh, babe,
if he-
that's such a Ghibli vibe.
And there's the second where there's just the Ghibli vibe of you guys holding hands, and Frostline yells, and you all hold. Now you fall like 60 foot in a second, but I'm gonna drop it out of initiative order, and either you can dimension door or Cacula can just pick you up.
Yeah, I will come and pick up
Yeah, and there's just
Ezra. at
you-
least.
We will dimension door.
yeah,
I
and then
will
you
pick
can
up Ezra.
pump back to the ship, and you grab Ezra as he's falling, and fly back to the ship, and Frostline slides off your back.
I will turn back into Cacula and immediately like grab onto his shoulders, like under his arm, and to lift him up and cast Cure Wounds.
I'm fine.
No, you aren't.
We're not dead. We're not dead.
Was I a bird?
Yeah.
Very briefly.
Very briefly. you'll be fine.
Yes, sorry about that.
Oh, no,
I
don't-
thought
That's
you'd
another one.
rather surprisingly become a bird than die.
Hey, no need to apologize. That's a tale to tell. Like,
Hathor is just laid flat back on the
Yeah, no,
floor.
Kitto is laying next to you.
Yeah.
Honestly,
Oh,
I'm-
how many hit points did you leave that on? Oh yeah, one.
I'm
I'm
on
gonna-
3.
Yeah,
Running
this did
over.
not go well for any of them.
Running
I'm
over.
gonna cast.
Laid there, like, thumbs up in the air.
No,
Yeah.
We did
Kitto,
it!
A hand on
Hathor,
the-
Kitto grabs your hand. He gives you 5 hit points and himself 5 hit points as well.
Yeah. And Ezra casts Aura of Vitality and slowly pumps 2d6 back into you.
Yeah, I'm just gonna cast that on like just pass the 2d6 around the group, like for a minute.
Okay. That fucking sucked.
I mean, did anyone else see it 100% die? I didn't know they exploded.
I didn't either, or I wouldn't have.
No,
Sorry.
no need to apologize.
Oh, Kitto, you didn't know.
It's one for the memories.
Please don't. I'll kind of like, kind of go to the side of Kitto and Hathor and like take Kitto's hand and say, please don't get kidnapped by a bird again. Any of you.
Mhm.
And I think we will end the session there.
With everyone just conked out.
But everyone just, after the
If we were giving episode titles, this one is called Please Don't Get
kidnapped
Kidnapped
by a bird again. Yes.
Bird
Very
napping,
good.
the sequel.
Okay.
Good stuff.
Good stuff, guys. Very good.
Lord.
Excellent. The sunbird was my thing that I put in when I decided I didn't want to use the Jabberwock.
Ah.
But
And wasn't that a great time?